Next time you're found with your chin on the ground, a lot to be learned. So look around.
It's still Negro, homie.
Oh, snap. So we got a cowboy who just moved from Wyoming to Wyoming from Texas. He walked into a bar, orders 3 mugs of Bud Light beer, some shit he orders, right? He sits in the back of the room, drinking, sipping out of each, one in turn, okay? When he finishes them, he comes back to the bar, orders 3 more. The bartender approaches, tells the cowboy, you know, a mug goes flat after it is drawn. It would taste better if you bought one at a time. Quit just buying them 3, drinking 3 at a time. Buy one at a time, man. Come on. The cowboy replies, well, you see, I have 2 brothers. One is an airborne ranger. The other's in the Navy. He's a Navy SEAL, both serving overseas somewhere. When we all left our home in Texas, we were promised that we drank this way to remember each other for when we drank. So you get 3 beers, we drank them all at one time as if we're drinking together. So I'm drinking 1 beer for each of my brothers and 1 for myself. The bartender admits that is a very nice custom and leaves it be. That's it. The cowboy comes back, returns to the bar, always drinking the same way. He orders 3 mugs, drinks them in turn. One day he comes back into the bar and he orders 2 mugs. The bar owner kind of sees what's going on and kind of, sheds a little tear like, oh shit, he's only ordering 2 beers. All of the regulars, they notice that shit and too, they all fall silent. When he comes back to the bar for a second round, the bartender says, you know what? I don't want to intrude on your grief, but I wanted to offer my condolences on your loss. The cowboy looks quite puzzled for a moment. Like, what's going on? A light, and she's like, what's going on? Right. And then he kind of like sits back and laughs. Oh no, everyone's fine in the family. Nothing's wrong. He explains. It's just that my wife and I joined a Baptist church and I had to quit drinking. Hasn't affected my other 2 brothers though.
Good one.
Socially responsible the podcast episode. What is this? 58?
Yes, sir.
This is your boy. I am Damien, aka Mavriq, the Devil's Advocate.
I am KK.
Hey.
And we have a special guest, little hoe ass nigga I was arguing with on social media.
Yo, what's good, y'all, man? It's Ace Boogie, man, with Radioactive. What's going on, y'all?
There you go. So let's get the air clear on this. So everyone that was on going back to the beef that me and him had, man, this shit started April 1st.
Mm-hmm.
It was an April Fool's thing that we was gonna do, and we kind of got busy, so we couldn't come back.
I can tell y'all it was a joke.
Yeah, tell us a joke. Acey wanted us to go out there and be the bad guys, and we was gonna be the bad guys. We had no problem being the bad guys, but we didn't want y'all to think that we're beefing over podcast stuff because it's not that serious.
Podcasts stick together, man. We strong, man.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
That is the goal.
That's the goal, and we're doing real good. So, to let everybody know, it was a April Fool's joke that
just carried on
too long, and y'all went with it. Oh man,
yeah, I had some calls, man.
Yeah, I had some calls and be like, man, leave Acey alone. Whole ass nigga, don't. He's a nice guy. Like, leave him alone. But it was kind of dope though, because like I told you when I talked to you on the phone, no one really picks sides. At least from my calls. I don't know if there was over there, but like, oh fuck, socially responsible. Them niggas ain't shit, whole ass niggas. But on my side, they were like real cool. They were like, man, y'all just leave that stupid. Y'all just come together. I hope this is a joke. Y'all bigger than that. What was your response in your end from people?
Mainly for the most part, yeah. I did have very few people pick sides. You know what I'm saying?
Who are they? Call them out, guys.
They was like, you know what? They lost the fan. Nah, but nah. Overall,
Damn, nigga got 4.
Say that hit. That one hit. That one hit.
Oh, yo,
that one hit.
Y'all hit me with that paying for listeners or something like that. I was like, ooh, I hurt my feelings. I was like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, we was trying to be tough and bold about that shit and try to. I was like, this nigga. I woke up in the morning because you hit that, and I took a nap, and I woke up to that shit. I was like, ooh, it's like, nigga, we have 9 listeners, not fucking 5.
And nigga text me, why you laugh? You supposed to get it. I thought it was one-on-one. I thought a one-on-one shit. I didn't know I was in.
He was supposed to agree.
That shit was funny.
It's
funny shit.
I'm like, hit that nigga, K. Hit that
Yeah, he texted me, you got to hit on it. I thought it was just y'all two. I didn't know I was in it.
Yo, Tina said I've been in it and I ain't in it. She was like, I ain't messing with that.
Nah, not at all. But it was cool, man. A lot of people were following it. And all the podcasts got together, so that was kind of dope. We need to sit here and have that fun with all the other podcasts, everybody in San Antonio come together and just have fun with this shit. We're a voice. Mm-hmm. And I think you said a post about this a long time ago. You remember what post I'm talking about?
Is out of the one out? Were you talking about the ones I was talking about the promoters, or you talking about the one that I was saying that we all need to unite?
That one.
Okay, yeah, I did make that post saying that I felt like, you know what I'm saying, rappers here in San Antonio, they tend to not want to work together. And I feel like here in San Antonio, how it works is it's a kind of a follow culture. So if they were to all get behind one rapper or a few rappers, it will work. You know what I'm saying? So I felt as podcasters, I think we should probably do the same thing. You know what I mean? And it doesn't even have to be everybody behind it, but just everybody work with one another, be on each other's platforms. Yeah. That way we can pull each other's fans and so forth. You know what I mean? And grow.
Exactly. And I agree with that. And then you also said something, I believe it was you said something along the lines of, with all the local talent and artists that are here in San Antonio, you're doing yourself a disservice by not coming on our platform, so to speak, and at least getting your name out to our listeners.
Yep.
Because we're here.
Yeah, we're like the new radio, to be honest with you. You don't need the radio no more when you got us. We're on the streets, you know what I mean? So we're better than the radio.
I'm fucking better than Hamburger, bro.
Yeah, I mean, straight, you don't need the radio anymore. It's enough of us to get the word to any promotion or anything to get yourself out of there. That's his name, though.
That's his name. He still exists?
Yeah, he still exists.
I'm better than Hamburger name. I'm just saying. This is my thought. I ain't listened to that nigga ever in life.
But yeah, man, straight up, man, we can run this as podcasters. I feel like we are the connect when it comes to the masses.
Yeah. So what is y'all show? And I'm not gonna make this like an interview, but what is the purpose and the focus on y'all show?
So I would say the perfect
what is it again? Name it. What is it?
My show is a Radioactive Podcast.
Hoe ass niggas.
Yo, catch us on the Instagram, Radioactive_podcast. But yeah, man, the podcast is mainly about really the people of San Antonio. I mean, to be honest, I like to get business owners on. I like to have certain topics. Like last week's topic was the prison episode. It really is everything. It's really not in the box, you know. So we're gonna talk about whatever randomly. We might have some hookers on one day. You never know. So
let me know.
Tag me in that.
For real.
Add me in that one. Nah, I'm just playing.
And that's cool because I always
it's only entertainment.
I get in trouble. Oh, you like hookers? Like, Lord.
Everybody like hookers.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Hookers and strippers.
Likes hookers. I mean, you know, don't discriminate. But no, hashtag me too. Reason why I asked is because there's a bunch of podcasts set, and I'm always interested on what every podcast is and what their purpose is, what their lane is. And we have probably had we've done many, what do you call it, metamorphoses or cocoon, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We've done many changes on what we are. And kind of what we came up, just to let everybody listen and know who we are and what we are and what our purpose is. How I look at it is, you know, fuck TMZ. And the reason why I say that is because TMZ is talking about nothing that we can relate to. We're not Kim Kardashian. We're not Kanye. We're not none of these big stars. Ourselves as a whole, we are our own celebrities. Damien, Kelvin, Bree, Acey, we're our own celebrities and we have our own real life problems. So the reason why I created Socially Irresponsible, the podcast, is to highlight them. Let's talk about those issues that are relative to us. And then we don't need, you know, to look at Coca-Cola, and we don't need to look at advertisements from, you know, Chili's and shit like that. We got Patois Life right here. some real shit. Local company here in San Antonio, Candle Company. I mean, we can use them to sponsor whatever we do. We can sit there and have them as commercials, and we can sit there and bring our own out. So I have we created this podcast, Socially Responsible. The podcast is our own brand, our own Team Z, to sit here and highlight and talk about our own stuff locally. We are our own celebrities. Simple as that.
I like that.
So I mean, when we have artists that are coming out here, we want to get y'all on. We want to talk that shit. And the reason why we're responsible, because we're sitting here, we're a safe space, as Tina likes to call us, a safe space to sit here and voice our opinions about stuff. We're talking shit. We're not going to tell you what Tina's going to give you the PC shit, right?
Right.
And that's good because that's needed.
It's needed. It is.
Me and this nigga not so much. He's more PC than me, but
We're gonna get ratchet.
you know, not really. We're gonna be real. We're gonna try to be real. And I'm gonna say some stupid real shit that most people won't get with, as the DMX post that I had. KK is gonna say some real shit. He gonna make you laugh with it. And then Tina's gonna be honest with it. So I mean, if y'all don't know who the socially responsible podcast is, if y'all are first tuning into us, that's who we are. And if you don't know who Radioactive Podcast is, he just told you what they are. Y'all stay tuned, check us out, watch us. It's good fucking shows and it's a good time.
Yeah, man. Who's the sorriest podcast in the city though?
Ooh.
If this mic can talk.
Well, they gonna fuck you up.
I'm bringing them niggas into this beef too.
Right.
If this mic can talk,
Throwing everybody under the bus.
if this mic can talk, we fuck with them. I mean, they kind of got me started with a lot of shit when it came to this. I've known DJ since I haven't known him since high school, but he did go to my high school, and then we kind of linked up afterwards. So
Y'all both alumni.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, all jokes aside, you know, they dope. Y'all check them out too, but check us out first before them and before Radioactive.
Yeah.
And just watch us all, man. Just fucking just hang out.
You really just hated on them niggas. My fault.
Straight call him out.
And after them, like, damn, nigga.
I did, right?
Yeah.
And
We love y'all, man. We love y'all. Don't worry.
it's all love.
Yes.
And then again, if you want to find us and fuck with us,
But they ain't gonna be watching anyway, so
nah, they got their own shit. It's cool. It's whatever. If y'all want to, let me find that.
I think that's
screen.
my only beef with them is they don't be watching other people's shit, man. I'm
For
like,
real.
what's up with that, man?
And they tag everybody on their shit.
Everybody.
Yeah.
We gonna talk shit. Yep, we gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
Y'all need to start watching everybody else's stuff.
So
Beat Ken and D Jones.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn, that's where it went. But if you want to find out who we are, again, we're Socially Responsible podcast. Y'all gonna hear that shit throughout this whole show. You can find us on YouTube and Facebook. That's where we go live at. We're also go live on Twitch. We're not live on Twitch now, but you can see us on Twitch. We need to figure out how to grow Twitch. Twitch is a great platform. I'm trying to see how we can get in as a podcast, but that's where we're going to be at. Also look for us on Apple Podcasts. We're on Podbean, iHeartRadio, Spotify. We're also on Pandora. Please subscribe to those platforms when you watch us. Like, share, tag a friend, tag your homeboy, tag your partner. I know everyone's got their COVID shot, so they feel all spiffy. They can go out into the clubs and they ain't kicking it at home no more on a Saturday night. So guess what? Go to your DSP, which is going to be your Apple Podcast, your Podbean, your iHeart, Spotify, Pandora, and you can listen to us throughout the week. We post our first show on Tuesday. That's going to be our side A. Our B side is going to be on Thursday. And you can listen to us when you're riding in your car, working out. You could be with a shorty. You be jacking off. Just listen to us. Listen to our voices.
Don't
jack off to us.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Nah.
No,
Don't do that. Don't jack off to me, nigga. Shit.
Masturbate. My fault.
Don't need masturbate to me, motherfucker.
Girls masturbate too, though.
Oh, they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't want niggas sitting here.
Say it. Hey.
Hey.
There you go. Y'all can jack off to that, and the girls can
There you
masturbate to
go.
this.
Yeah.
But just watch us and enjoy us, man. Like I
Put
said,
that shit on the loop. hey.
Hey, if that's what you want to do, get with it.
Yeah, I'm game. I'm not game, but yeah, whatever.
You said
Anyway.
you was gay?
game. Hashtag me too. So for our show we're gonna go over some things. We're gonna go over the differences between a real nigga and a real man. That's a conversation.
It's a real one.
Yeah, so we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna go over to Easter or not to Easter. That just passed this past Sunday. I know some people don't celebrate these pagan holidays. That's it, right? Pagan. And then the state of female rappers. That's gonna be the next conversation. Of course, we have our relationship topics, and we have our 8th day of the week. So of course that's when we go over what happened in the first 7 days of this week, or the last 7 days since you heard from us. And then on the 8th day, which is right here with us, you're gonna hear us talk about it and talk our shit on that. Our question of the week: did you celebrate Easter? Why or why not? What other holidays did you miss that have a traditional presence? And that's going to be our question of the week. I'm curious on kind of how y'all feel about Easter and all these other Jesus holidays that exist.
Um,
We're gonna talk about later. We're gonna talk about later.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about later. But shit, since you're talking, tell us about your week, your platform, talk your shit.
So, man, the week was good, man, until yesterday, man. Yesterday, my week went. So I actually work with a pool company.
Okay.
And I was dealing with the chemicals. I ended up mixing them, and it caused chemical reaction to gas. And so I tried to run off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but the wind, I kind of blew the gas towards me. It messed me up, man. Lungs was all closed up. I still got the thing on now, but man,
God damn.
Yeah, man. I need some scissors so I can cut this off.
Meth is for white folks, bro.
Yo, I was on some gas. Shit, homemade.
They almost
So
died.
you ran and the wind blew it with you?
Run the other way.
Nah, nigga here.
you ain't going nowhere.
Nah, he did it.
That's what happened, man.
God,
Straight up, man. It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
You ain't passed out or nothing?
I didn't pass. I thought I was. I made it to the hospital.
Cause that what did you mix?
It was what is muriatic acid and chlorine.
And that makes a real deadly gas.
It makes a gas. Correct.
Why did you do that?
Well, I did it because the pool was green, and when you mix it in the skimmer, you know what I'm saying, it goes through the system and come out through the jets.
Yeah,
it turns the pool blue faster.
Yeah.
So that's why I did it.
Because I want to do something quick. You know, cook.
I was trying to
let me put that bacon on 500. It should cook in 2 minutes. Nah, I don't work like that.
You mix too much, so that's what you're supposed to do.
No, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Oh,
you will put them in two different areas usually. But I wanted.
Man, you supposed to be saying that shit on air. You lose your goddamn job. Like say,
that's all good.
Oh, that's what we out here doing, ain't it?
Killing ourselves.
What the fuck we mixing shit? We ain't supposed to
dying
be
on the
mixing
job
out here, right?
You didn't clock out.
You didn't clock out. Job is still open.
I survived though.
Glad you're okay.
Yes, indeed, man. The week was good though, man. The week was good.
What'd you have for your you were saying about your haircut?
So, man, yes. Unspoken word in the barbershop, y'all. This is one that I think as men we learn the hard way probably. So when you in the chair, you always keep your hands on the inside of the arm rails. Because if you have them on the outside, hanging on the outside,
your whole dick on your arm,
and they get to spin in the chair. You might rub, you might catch a head or something. You know what I'm saying?
The whole dick on your arm.
A whole one.
I learned that early in life, nigga. Hey,
that
my shit is in under the thing.
Right.
Like, my shit on my own.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
I'm on my own.
Yes,
nigga.
KK over there like this, sitting on his hands, swinging his feet.
I'm gonna lean you back. Hold on, get my arms right.
Keep your hands on the inside of the ride.
You have your shit off that motherfucker. You like, hey, nigga just gonna sit there like, come on, nigga, move, man.
That's what the barber never say nothing. Yeah. That's what be throwing me off.
Nigga be looking at his hand like, nigga, you know your dick on my hand. Nigga,
know it's there.
Say, bro, move your motherfucking hand for real. Dog. Say, look, like,
why
come
are
on,
you
man.
hard?
Come
But
on.
do you say anything?
Yeah, that's
No,
I just move my hand. We're gonna make it awkward.
Shit.
We're gonna make it awkward, man.
So what are some other unspoken rules that you've picked up over the past?
In a barbershop or in general?
In life. What do you got? What are some unspoken?
I see. If you're not asked for the advice, don't just give the advice. And that's a real good unspoken one. You know what I'm saying? Don't just offer your advice if I haven't asked you for it. That's the first easiest way to get snapped on, huh?
I suck at that.
Yeah. You just want to put your 2 cents in everything. We're gonna be rich off his 2 cents.
Do not point out flaws in someone's physical appearance.
Who does that other than kids?
Everybody. Kids got that bad.
Kids got that shit bad. You talk about people like if you.
He part of the mean girl.
Like nigga got 3
He part of
years.
the mean girl.
Like you fuck, I'm right here. I know I can hear you. Right?
I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm raising my hand.
You
up.
do that too?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But y'all do that shit. Y'all do know that the person with the flaw know they have the flaw.
I'm talking to that person. I'm talking to that person.
The motherfucker know they got the flaw though. So like, what's the point of you pointing the shit out?
Do not tell a woman without makeup that she looks tired or sick.
Don't
do
That's
that.
the quickest way to get hot grease thrown on you.
But can't she look tired when she got makeup on though?
You just don't tell them.
If they look tired,
well,
you look tired. Like if you look tired, you look tired.
Yeah, but like, especially if they don't have makeup and they look, it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things like, nigga, you think I'm ugly?
Yep.
I don't like being in the bathroom and a motherfucker come piss next to me. That shit bothers the fuck out of me. I would squeeze my dick and walk the fuck off, nigga. Say, I like, bro, all these stalls, nigga, you can come right here. Bro, I'll move. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do it.
It's that rule. You have to have that one stall between.
Yeah. That
rule. And if there's no stall in between, you just gotta sit there and wait, nigga.
Oh, I mean, if that's the only one available, by all means, go pee.
Hey, what would you do if a person was peeing next to you in the stall and then the piss hit your foot?
KK's killing somebody.
Yeah, you can't pee on my shoes, bro.
KK really let shit fall in his jeans and his goddamn shoes.
Yeah, it's gonna be some
smoke in the city.
What you gonna do? You gonna piss back on his shoes?
I'm probably gonna piss all over that.
I'm gonna shit on that. I'm gonna shit on your shoes.
I'm probably gonna piss on the nigga jeans.
I'm gonna wipe my ass and throw it over the stall. Bombs.
And there's pranks and shit like that too. The motherfuckers be
using water bottles.
Yeah. When you there pissing, I'm like,
I can imagine KK taking.
I would lose my fucking mind.
And somebody under the stall go squirt that yellow water bottle on his shoe. Nigga over there.
What the fuck? He's fucked up. It was just Gatorade.
It's too late.
I don't care.
Nigga in the hospital in the gurney talking about, I was just joking. Don't ever congratulate a woman on her pregnancy.
Why?
She might not be.
She might not be pregnant. Yep. Then awkward.
But you said on her pregnancy though. You don't. So you don't congratulate somebody big.
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
Well, because they big, but hey, congratulations on your pregnancy.
I did that shit before.
Really?
Say it was a lady on the football organization. She had when we had Kery, she had a son, and I seen her again. Like God damn, you pregnant again? She was like, what? I was like, oh shit, my bad. She's she not pregnant. You look like you finna have another one. Though. My bad. I fucked up.
This baby
I've never done it. I've never done it since. Like
this baby fat. Like, nah, man.
I wait for you to post
that baby 4 years ago.
And we should do a prank where you just walk up to women and like go like, oh, look at the baby. How many months are you?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll do it.
That's
Y'all
not funny.
record.
Somebody gonna hit you. Oh, you can.
And they gonna have another tooth gone out of this
real quick. Another 2-piece.
But we'll go viral.
That is true.
But we'll go viral.
That's what it's about.
Sometimes it ain't worth. I'm not losing no teeth to go viral.
I love the fact that they mean they're gonna take one for the team.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get this other front one replaced anyway. So I just let them.
So you have fossils in there or something?
Huh?
You got like
right now?
Yeah.
I have it's a flipper, and it's like I got a fake tooth right here. So it's like a little like a denture, basically. Just tap that bitch in. Yeah. So that's what I got right now. I was playing basketball. So what happened? I was crossing the over.
No,
don't make no excuse.
Twing.
You was cheating.
And then behind the back,
that girl came that 2-piece.
It was a 3-piece. But that's not what happened though. Behind the back, and I jumped up and dunked on a nigga when I came down. When I hit the top of the rim. And when you grown, there ain't no more teeth growing back.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the kids lose a tooth, it's like, hey, it's all good. But so you grown, it's detrimental.
I got to pay to get this shit. So if you go to Babcock Gym, you'll see like a tooth mark on the top of the rim. That's me. I did
on the top of the rim. Oh, he got hang time. He can jump.
He don't even believe that shit.
Look,
he don't even believe that story.
Yeah, that's so. I mean, it's cool though. I mean, I'm good though. Insurance is gonna take care of it.
There we go.
Really not. I ain't got no insurance, but I gotta go out
shit.
of pocket. I'll figure it out. How's your week, Bree? You got something for your week, man? Talk your shit.
No, not this week. It was pretty calm for me this week.
Is it good?
No,
good.
it was because I had to recover from last week. My best friend was in town.
That's
we was
right.
hanging
That
out,
went
you know what I'm
hard.
saying? So
That's right.
I had to.
How was that?
It was good. I love my best friend. She only comes in.
Best friend too.
We know, but she only comes in town like once a year. So we got to do it big that once a year.
Is
she fine?
Yeah, ain't nobody respond to it.
She cute.
My best friend is cute. She fine.
Would you goose her?
Would I goose her?
Again. No, I'm playing. I'm fucking with you. I don't even know who it is.
Fine.
How's
your week, Kay?
I'm getting back into the swing of things at work. I'm good. It was good.
Okay, that's what's up.
Nothing major. Trying to get this eye figured out.
You got your truck back?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I come back. Still can't see shit.
This nigga.
Well, goddamn.
He was fucking with the strap I poked him in his eye.
Ooh, not
that strap.
Yeah, come on, don't do that. Tina, I leave that to Tina, man. I don't fuck with those, man. It was just a freak accident.
Yeah, no, his shit was fucked up. He's like a pirate for a little bit too. He good though.
Man, y'all, I know I showed up late. I'm gonna have to leave early, but I know I'm an asshole.
Nah,
we gonna have to do this again so I can be on like the whole time, man.
On time, nigga. We waited for you to be on time.
Y'all, I was late. They waited. They did. Yeah,
and we're gonna talk shit about you the whole show too.
Man,
you good?
Do it. It's all good, man. All good. Hey, I love y'all, man. Socially responsible. Y'all the shit, man. All 10 of y'all. I gave y'all extra one. I'm a fan. I'm a fan now, so now it's 10.
I appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate it, nigga.
All right, man. All right now. Peace.
So my week now this is crazy about the week that I had, right?
Yeah.
So let me turn that thing mic. So it's not really a week, right? It's just I have a question. All right. And I guess the question that I would like to start, gotta restart it. So the question that I want to ask is, I don't know, how should I say it? So okay, I'm gonna talk to you. You follow me, Brandon. So you keep the conversation right, all right? Okay. So it's between me and the mother of, I turned the wrong one off. Say something, Bree.
What up?
Cool. So it's between me and I guess the mother of my kids, right? Nothing bad is going on. I just have some advice. I need some guidance. I think I'm doing something that's correct, but then from her response, or from not her response, I want to put it on her, but my personal feelings towards the whole thing, I feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong. All right,
let's go.
So for Christmas, she purchased some really cool gifts for our daughter. Okay. Now, if you know the backstory between me and the mother of my kids, she has 4 kids. 2 are by me and 2 are by the guy she's with right now. Cool dude, no beef, no issues with him. But of course, that's how the family is. So she bought some toys for the kids, doll houses, things like that, and she needs them assembled. All right. So she
assemble shit.
So she and I assemble shit.
Yeah.
So she asked me to assemble items, hang the TV up on the wall at her house, X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
Now, mind you, she has a whole nigga that stays there with her, right? He's in and out of town, so he's not always there, but he stays there. And I am at the point, and she wants me to fix it, and I don't want to go over there and put them toys together or fix it, right? I'm not doing it. I feel like I shouldn't do it. I don't feel like that it is my place to go into. Basically, that's his house, his and her house, putting shit together without him being there, things like that. Even though it is for my kids, but that is his place. He's out of town. He's not there. I don't want no animosity. I'm not going up in his house, because if I wasn't there and if the shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't want no nigga, baby daddy, whatever the fuck it is, in my house when I'm not there, because it's not a right look, right? So I'm curious, am I wrong for that? Like I told her, she could bring the toys over here and I could put them together over here, and you could take that shit back to the house. I can still put them together, but I just don't feel like I should be over there hanging out lollygagging. And that's out of respect for him and his household. Simple as that. Am I wrong for that? Like, Kay, what do you think?
No, I don't think you're wrong.
Like, and coming from a man, because I don't know, a man and a woman may think differently.
Yo.
So here's my thing. I get that you're out of respect for the man and that sort of thing, right? But do y'all have a relationship? Do y'all talk? Do y'all communicate?
I mean, I have no problem with him, and I'm sure he has no problem with me. If he asked me to do it, me and him,
that's what I was getting to.
Yeah, like
if he asked you, like, "Hey, can you come over and take care of this? I'm out, whatever."
If he was like, "I don't mind, bro," like, I get it, I'm out of town, then that would be a different conversation. And the reason why I kind of walk lightly when it comes to that situation, because I don't want to do nothing to where he'll get pissed off and try to take it out on my kids, and then I got to kill everybody.
Your fort. Fuck your fort,
little ass nigga. So I don't want to get into a situation to where that happens and he's like, takes that out on my kids. Not saying he's that type of dude, but I watch the news and I watch Baller Report and Rumor and that what is the other one called? The Shade Room, and it's all kind of crazy shit that happens on there.
So hold up. Ree says don't do it. Right?
Yeah.
Liana also says she agrees with you. That could cause a whole different set of problems.
Yeah.
So these are other women that are commenting saying don't do it.
And then like I don't think she understands where I'm coming from, because of course me and her were innocent in this. We know it's innocent, strictly platonic type deal. So of course we're gonna look at it differently. But I'm not trying to look at it through my eyes. I'm trying to look at it through his eyes.
Sure.
And how he would take it. You know what I mean? So I kind of don't want to step on toes or do something that's so crazy to where he'll make it think it's something different. And I'm kind of sitting on it. I'm thinking like, man, maybe I am an asshole. Maybe I
do it. You charge him 150. Shit. Labor, this shit costs.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Time costs.
And then it's to the point to where like my daughter, she's like, oh well, I see daddy doing stuff for other people, but he won't come over here and do stuff for me. My daughter's thinking that. Mm-hmm. They fuck with me, but they really don't fuck with me type shit. Yeah. So I'm like, well, you need to explain to them why I'm not. Don't let them think that. Like, this is the time to let them understand that, well, the reason why he's not, babe, is because I got a whole nigga that lives here, and that's kind of, it's disrespectful type shit. Like, this is a time to teach the kids about relationships and things like that, I would think. But then again, if she doesn't, I guarantee you I will, because I just don't feel like, I don't know. I feel bad for not doing it. But again, I said I'll do it. Just bring the shit here.
But I'm thinking dollhouse is like a big old 2-story kind of.
She got a whole van.
But she also got 4 kids. So how's she you can't put the seats down and put this dollhouse
Vans are made to pack a lot of kids and a lot of groceries. She should be fine. I mean, the thing is, first of all, it's a dollhouse, so it's not really hard to put together. It's not really hard to put up. Like, anyone can put a dollhouse up. It has instructions. So it's not like she's building a fort. Fuck your fort, little ass nigga.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just one of those situations that I kind of feel like, I don't know. And then I'm definitely gonna have to have a talk with my daughter and be like, say, babe, listen, don't ever think that I won't build anything for you. That's what I do. I assemble shit, right? And I got a whole room full of shit. Like in your room, you come here, you see you have new stuff I built by my bare hands all the time. So I don't want her to sit here and think that daddy a little hoe ass nigga, and I want that shit out there that, oh, daddy doesn't do nothing for me, but does something for everybody else. Like it's deeper than that. And I guess me having to explain that to a 10 and 11-year-old, 10 and a 12-year-old. My baby just had a birthday. So explaining that to a 10 and a 12-year-old, hopefully it'll go over well and they'll understand.
No. But
daughters are always on mommy's side anyway, so.
It's not just that, but I don't think they're at an age where they're really going to understand the difference.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll let y'all know next week. And again, this is not to talk shit about anything. This is my situation. And if anyone else is in this situation, struggling or doing or in the same way, maybe this is gonna, this talk and this conversation help you out with your stuff. But again, me and Stephanie, the mother of my kids, I call the name and shit. We're cool. Like, we have no problems, no beef. We've actually are better than we've ever been right now. Actually,
100 times though.
For real.
I mean, she's commented before on shit on the show. So I mean, we're good. So it's no beef, no animosity. It's just that I don't want to. So I'm not here talking shit about her. We just have a difference of agreements, with a difference of opinion, which happens. Yeah. But I mean, I'm curious on what other people think, and hopefully she can see where I'm coming from if she hears this segment and like, oh, okay, well, it makes sense. Because again, when she was like, my daughter thinks I'll do stuff for everybody else, not for her, I was like, yeah, we got to fix this shit, because that's some bullshit. I'll kill anybody for that girl, you know what I mean? And that's not even a joke.
I just won't put that shit together.
They fuck with me
because they be watching like, he really ain't gonna put it together. You gotta go do the shit now.
Yeah, no, I told her you could just bring it over and we'll get that shit done. But for our icebreaker, we got, man, I can't believe that nigga Acey had us wait for this nigga for an hour and a half. Then he left, and that nigga left after 15 minutes. Oh, we gonna talk shit about that.
I wouldn't have came at all.
Yeah, I probably would appreciate it. Like, nah, we gonna have to reschedule that shit. But anyway, it's cool. I appreciate him coming by to at least That olive branch shit he was talking about was not an olive branch. Because it was never really a beef, so it was nothing to kind of put together. So that's one of the main things I wanted to get clear. Like we told him, it was just an April Fool's thing. And again, cool cat. You know, he's probably been one of the first ones to support us when we first started this shit. He was on shows. He's even called in on the show to do a game with us.
I remember that.
Yeah, so I mean, he's really a cool cat. He's trying to go out and kick it tonight, and I don't want to hold him up for that. But again, thank you, Acey, for coming through. And then again, April Fools to all y'all niggas. What you got for the icebreaker this week, Bree?
All right. So we're gonna do lyrically correct. And since KK's here,
KK wasn't here last time we did it, right?
No. KK wasn't here. But since KK's here, and I know KK's not an R&B fan, I'm only doing hip hop. I'm gonna throw in a couple of R&B just to see if he kind of know a little bit.
Something.
Just a little something.
Little something.
I'll give you some multiple choice.
Does he know? Ask him if he knows how the game goes.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Example?
Yeah, man.
No, I played this.
You did?
We played this a few weeks ago.
Did you?
And we played it something similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit different.
All right.
All right, well, let's go. Let's get it.
All right, so like
Help me. Help me.
so for instance, KK, right?
Yeah.
Is this an example or we just
This is
gonna
an
do it?
example.
Okay.
So here's an example. It's R&B. When did Genuine realize his whole life had changed?
When you came in?
Since you came in. You
Yeah.
close, you got it.
Yeah,
See?
some shit. Yeah.
What was that from? What song was that?
My whole life has changed.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I know, baby.
I had no
See?
idea.
You were. Yeah, okay, let's go. Now, why she gonna say names from shit I ain't never heard?
I didn't hear
No,
that
this
one.
is hip hop stuff. I'm not doing a whole bunch of
All right.
R&B. I know you're not an R&B fan.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
All right.
What we got?
This a real game now?
It's a real game.
So we're gonna go first. What?
No, you gonna be like,
Nigga
oh,
got
dude.
close. Nigga got close to me.
KK,
Huh?
you seen that video? The dude with the Nike check mark. He's and he constantly brushing that shit.
No,
All he got
I'm
is a
always
check
brushing
That's
my-
it.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. What we got? What we got for the game?
All right.
Yeah. Let's go.
What we got? Let's go and whoop his ass.
What did Ice Cube roll in a game of craps?
7-11s. That's it. Nothing but
All right.
7-11s. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. Roll them in a circle of niggas and watch me breaking with a 7. 7-11. 7-11.
All right, hush.
All right, nigga, shit.
7 even back though. Look, Joe.
In Nas, one mic, after the cop shot again, the bus stop glass burst.
Y'all already know
And
how I feel
what
about
did the
Nas.
theme drop?
A rock. It just rhymed. I was
No.
trying to be a rapper. What was it?
His
Oh.
Heineken.
I don't even listen to Nas.
Fiends don't drink Heinekens. They're like on the top shelf. They drink like 2-11s.
Heineken's nasty anyway.
2-11s.
You're so dumb. Who does Outkast say "Sorry, Miss Jackson" goes out to?
Your daughter?
Simon Jackson.
Who does it go out to?
I don't know.
To their daughter. No. Who does the sorry go to?
Who?
In the song "Sorry,
Sorry,
Miss
Miss
Jackson,"
Jackson.
who
Who?
does it go out to?
That's a tough one. Who?
All the babies' mamas.
Mama's
Ah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Who goes
yeah,
out to
yeah,
all
yeah.
the babies, mamas.
All
Baby
right.
mamas,
Oh, yeah,
mamas,
thank you, Ashley. Ashley said baby mamas.
mamas. Cheater.
I don't know if y'all gonna know this one.
If it's
What
the
you
East
got?
Coast shit, I ain't gonna know it.
I would not know none of that East Coast stuff.
What did Biggie sew onto his shirts?
What did Biggie sew into his shirts?
Mhm.
Gucci. I don't know.
What was it?
Tigers and alligators.
Tigers. Oh, I didn't know that one.
What song is that one?
What song? Yeah.
I'm not a Biggie fan. I don't know.
You gotta come to the South,
I don't
man.
know.
I don't know if Tina be getting all these. I don't know how she be getting this shit. What you got? I got one, right?
You got one.
What KK
Okay.
got?
I ain't got nothing.
He
Cool.
ain't got none. And it's all about the Benjamins. What was
East
Diddy's
Coast.
3-course meal?
Fettuccine. Is that one of them?
Uh-huh.
What did he say? Fettuccine. Motherfucker.
That's not one.
Yes, it is.
That's motherfucker.
Motherfucker's not one.
You got fettuccine though. That's a third of a point. Who knows that one?
Oh man.
Come on, Diddy. Come on.
Right, I should know this.
Come on, Great Value.
You gonna need to phone a friend?
I should know this.
What is your meals? What is your 3 meals?
I can't remember that.
Steak and shrimp?
No.
What is it? 3.
Spaghetti.
Fettuccine. How the lyric go?
2, 1.
What's the other one then?
Veal.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Niggas don't eat veal. I guess he's a whole
He got
upper
money,
class.
though.
Yeah, he eat all kind of shit.
KK got one of them. I'm gonna get it.
That's one.
You got one.
That's
You
one.
got one.
What you got?
All right. I'm gonna see what else KK knows.
Get like some get whatever. Get some Nelly. We can do Nelly. I like Nelly.
Where did Jagged Edge say to meet?
Bedroom. Altar. My bad.
That's altar.
Nigga, everybody want fuck. Nigga don't want to get married. Everybody want fuck first.
Oh, you
Whore. Whore.
both of y'all. Damn.
Oh, that's a horrible.
We want to meet in the bedroom, bitch.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta get married first.
What time are the girls leaving Snoop's living room?
Oh,
3 in the morning? 2 in the morning?
No, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. 6.
What song is that?
What song is that?
She don't know. She just
No, it's we gonna fuck on leave mess. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. What it is?
It is. It is 6.
I got 2. Liana Alter. She got that Alter one. I need one more. Let's get this.
That's not gonna work.
What?
It says, "What's the correct opening for Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On?" I don't even know how that. Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
What does it say?
Mississippi breaking down. Is that shit? That's how it's
Come the hardest round.
No.
Boom. What did it say?
I ain't even gonna try that one.
Oh,
Don't make it-
chicken man.
Something like that. That's exactly what it say.
That when she goes backwards in that one.
At what age was Tupac kicked out on the streets?
13, 17,
12.
KK got it. 17.
17.
2 and 2. Let's go.
KK got 3.
I got 2 and 0.1. I got 2.1, nigga. I got the fettuccine right.
2 and a third. 2 and a third.
2.1.
What's Too Short's favorite word?
Bitch.
Bitch. Marie got that Tupac one.
She got it.
What was that line? What was that line at 17? He got kicked out.
Was it Brenda had a baby?
I was 17 years old. I thought that was Brent. He got
No, that's Dear Mama.
Dear Mama, yeah.
That's Dear Mama.
That's Dear Mama. Kicked out on the street, 17. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, you got that. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I win any of these.
You don't.
I don't think I'm glad Tina was in there because we would have got our ass handed.
You
That
would've.
motherfucker listens. She Liana, bitch.
See, I was right. Riri knows. I know a little bit about Tupac. I don't know a whole lot.
I'm not really a big Tupac fan. I don't dislike him.
I'm an R&B fan, so
I mean, I appreciate Tupac and his music and what he's done for the game.
sure.
But I don't think Tupac is a great lyricist, really.
He can rap. I just
You gonna let Ree fight you?
I just
You
like
know-
Biggie better.
Sure, man.
Huh?
I don't think Biggie.
Biggie talked about girls that I like. I don't Tupac. This nigga talking about killing nigga, and this nigga was just all over the place, nigga. Emotional in the motherfucker.
I think Biggie was more entertaining. I'll say that.
Tupac.
But I think Tupac. I don't think he was a bad rapper. I
You
just
can
think
listen
he
to
was,
a Tupac tape. You can smile and cry 10 fucking minutes.
So you're not an emotional person. That's what you're trying to say.
I mean, just that's a roller coaster. I don't want to ride. Listen to his tape start to finish.
not gonna be at the house. He puts
Yeah.
music on to kind of fade away. He don't want to
What are you doing? Hold on, nigga.
trying to figure some shit out.
Something else finna come on. Like, okay.
So that was Icebreaker. I freaking lost again.
Always.
I lost 3.3 to 2.
I had 4.1. 4.1 to 2.
What let's get to that question of the day. So the question of the day, a very religious question. Of course, this past Sunday, Easter just passed. The reason why I thought about it is because I don't really celebrate holidays. And then when you look at social media, a lot of other people don't celebrate holidays neither. I don't know if it's for the right reasons or if it's just because they feel like they shouldn't because other people don't, but they just don't. So I'm curious. Bree, K. Did
Oh,
y'all
I won.
celebrate?
I gotta say I'm a fucking winner.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
a fucking wiener.
No, I don't really. Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's about it.
So you don't celebrate? You didn't celebrate Easter?
We ain't do shit. I ain't bought no Easter bags. I ain't do nothing.
Why not?
Just another Sunday to me.
You didn't get one of those polyester suits with the pastor
Definitely didn't do that.
for the kids and have them take the pictures of the bunny? No.
I'm not even the type to go to church on Easter. You know, so people just go on Easter.
Yeah.
I'm at the crib. Like, somebody asked me, what y'all do for Easter? Shit, I was like, when was Easter? Shit, I forgot. I was like, oh shit, it was Easter, right? Because like I don't get Good Friday off. Like it's just
Another day.
it's another day. Hey, like you ain't do nothing for Easter. I was like, man, I totally forgot it was Easter.
I watched the women's championship game. That was Easter.
No way.
Yeah, he went on Sunday.
This past Sunday?
That was Easter. That was a whole Easter.
Yeah,
right there.
that was. That's what I watched.
That was the whole Easter when the women's had the NCAA championship. Here
I
in
know
San
Baylor
Antonio.
won though. Shit. Hey, funny thing is, because I was at a wedding Saturday.
Yeah.
And everybody, Zach gonna kill. I bet everybody. Nobody's answered their motherfucking phone.
So you
I ain't got a penny yet. They're like, I bet. And then it wasn't even that Baylor would lose. They said, I bet you they'll lose by more than 15. I'm like, I'll take that bet. Took that
They
bet
even
5
had
times, and we won by 15, motherfucker. So
Baylor came. I told on a post. Baylor came out like, was it Seattle when they played the Broncos? When the Legion of Boom came out, and Cam Newton was hitting West, and they was just getting into their ass, and they beat them offensive, defense, special teams. They just destroyed the Broncos. That's how they came out, just a bunch of niggas.
it was the perfect analogy. It was a meme. They talking about Gonzaga, that AAU team, they ain't never played no hood team.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's all that was.
Played against a bunch of niggas and got ran.
They was on their ass start to finish.
Strong niggas too. You celebrate Easter, Bree?
No, not as an adult.
Any reason why? You just
No, I just don't.
I don't know. I'm not big into holidays. Like
I'm not.
Like I don't understand it. Like I get what Easter is, but again, I'm not a very religious person. I'm a very faithful person. I have faith in, what I have faith in, which is, Jesus, God, the whole idea. But Easter, it's just something I'm not, I'm not going to stop my life and plan around Easter or St. Patrick's Day or Memorial Day or Labor Day. Like it's just days off, I guess.
Not for you.
Well, when I was working the corporate world, it was a fucking day off. I don't know. I love Thanksgiving.
But why do you love Thanksgiving?
Has nothing to do with the pilgrims. Just because the family comes together, we eat really good food and watch football and play with the kids. Like that's
usually every weekend for us.
Thanksgiving, but mainly on Thanksgiving. Like on Thanksgiving is one of the times where I really enjoy that time. That's like on any holidays, birthdays, whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's any time for us.
But Thanksgiving mainly, football, all the other stuff. So I fuck with Thanksgiving. But any other holiday, Christmas, I fuck with Christmas because it's for the kids. But like I told you, I buy my Christmas presents the day after Christmas.
When do they? Oh, you get them after Christmas or something?
Yeah, so I'll just give my kids money on Christmas, and we go shopping the day after Christmas. So they getting all this shit 70% off. So they getting more shit than they friends.
Nigga like Cat Williams, you want this PlayStation or you want to go to the store and get this GameCube?
Gotta make a pimp decision.
Give it all these games.
Niggas, he got them Batmans. Run from over here to run over there. Ready to go. Look at that. 4.2 seconds. I'm not saying that I would. You can get the Batmans, the Pokemons, the Ugimons, or you can get them Jordans. My baby made a pimp decision. That's kind of what it is,
Smart.
man. Yeah, I mean, I really don't mess around with the holidays like that. Not that I'm against the holidays. It's just that I don't know. St. Patrick's Day is just an excuse to drink green beer, and Memorial and Labor Day is just something that I'm not really into at this point of time. And I guess I want to give my kids a reason to know why they're exploring and celebrating these holidays instead of just doing it just cause. So that's kind of how I feel about that. So as of right now, fuck the holidays. My name is Damien, aka Mavriq, the Devil's Advocate.
It is KK.
And hey.
And of course, today we have We don't have Tina here with us today. She was out for the weekend and she'll be back next week. But again, this is Socially Irresponsible, the podcast, side B. Thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, to come check us out, I'm going to give y'all some information. Go to YouTube. Again, we're on YouTube and Facebook Live, so come check us out. Subscribe to those channels, those platforms. Of course, we have our podcast where you can listen to us on our DSPs. That's going to be the Apple Podcast, our Podbean, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Pandora. Make sure you check us out over there. So again, if you can't check us out live, because of course you out there thotting around on a Saturday trying to figure out what you want to do with your life.
Thotting without a mask, huh?
Thotting without a mask. Make sure you go and check us out on the DSPs. We post on Tuesday, side A. And then, of course, on Thursday is going to get the serious side B, and you'll be able to check us out then, all right? Fuck with us on the podcast, subscribe. And also, KK, what you want them to do when they're watching?
Hit them likes and them heart buttons.
There you go. Hit them likes and them hearts. Share. Let your friends know where we at and what you're listening to. So right now we're gonna get into the 8th day of the week. 8th day of the week. This has become my favorite portion of the show. 8th day of the week is when we go into our bag about what happens from this last time you talked to us within those past 7 days, and on the 8th day you're here with us, and we're gonna tell you what's going on. We're gonna start with some boycotts. So right now there are some boycotts going on. So them conservative Republicans, I'm not gonna say who or what they are, but they're boycotting a lot of different businesses. Kind of like when the Black Lives Matter movement was going on and a lot of people were not watching the NFL. Did you watch NFL?
Of course I did.
Bree?
Did
you watch NFL when they were boycotting all kind of stuff?
I'm not really into NFL, so probably not.
Well, now since all the Black Lives Matter stuff is going on, the conservatives have decided to throw petitions out to boycott businesses. They're boycotting Dropbox, Cisco, YouTube, BP. What was that? BP is the gas, I guess. MasterCard, because all of them have given money to Black Lives Matter. EA Sports, Madden, GoDaddy, Call of Duty, Coca-Cola, Disney, Nike, NFL, Dick's Sporting Goods. Because they won't sell hunting supplies at Dick's anymore. Of course.
So what, nigga?
Sell hunting supplies.
Supplies.
You did say that.
Supplies.
Yeah,
Supplies. Come on.
I thought I said supplies. My fault. I just carried the S. You know I can't speak. Fuck y'all. Y'all know my English is horrible.
We're trying to help you.
Facebook, Google, McDonald's, Democrats. They boycotting Democrats. And I guess McDonald's because they call Trump a disgrace. Facebook and Google because they banned censorship. Then what are some other companies they banned? So they banned MLB, the NBA, the AT&T, Apple, Walmart, Delta, American Airlines, Southwest Airlines.
That's everything.
Yeah, what are they doing?
The niggas is walking, they ain't even flying.
What the fuck are they doing?
Delta, Amazon, DoorDash, Decker, Gatorade, Microsoft, 23andMe, so they can't get their DNA, and then Airbnb.
So what are they leaving? Like what?
I don't know, but that's the list of their Patriot boycott. So that's kind of what it is. I think it's funny and I think it's stupid, but they're mindfully spending their money. I think that's smart. If you don't support something, you shouldn't give your money to those people. I think the reason why they don't support is stupid, but they're spending their money where they want for people that fuck with their causes. I think that's brilliant.
Is that not what you do on a daily though? I mean, that's how I spend my money. How you spend your money, KK?
Yeah, most people don't. I mean, most people go into places and just spend without knowing. You know, we don't know the background of HEB.
Everything. Yeah,
we don't know the background of HEB or Walgreens. We just go in there. I
can't believe they boycotted all that shit.
Every airline except
Bro, Buffalo been sorry for 25 years, man. The owner could have tweeted me, you whole ass nigga. Sunday morning, nigga say, let's go, baby. Let's go, Buffalo. This nigga is good.
This nigga hell.
Shit. Dead serious.
I totally agree. I agree.
I'm watching.
But yeah, so that's kind of what it is. I was gonna say they boycott a lot.
That was a long list.
It's a long list.
But again, it's good because they it's just good that they do that because I mean, like you should mindfully spend your money. As we were talking about last week, the week before last, about black businesses, like we should fucking spend your money where you want to. Again, we don't know. I shop at Home Depot all the time. They are totally Republican. Home Depot is, whereas Lowe's is not. They're very Democrat. Difference is Home Depot gives me 10% off of everything I buy. Lowe's will not.
Why they give you 10%?
I get a military discount at Home Depot. They just give it to me. I have to have actual real documentation to put on file at Lowe's to get that military discount. Home Depot trusts the card that I have. Not saying it's real, not saying it's fake. They just trust the card. So I mean,
I like when I be going to places. Military, nah, yeah you are. Okay, I'm military. Thank you. Military, nah, yeah you are. Oh, okay. I'm a soldier.
I'm a soldier.
Goddamn discount.
I'm a soldier in the Air Force.
I don't want to say it was crazy. Ross, a lot of people don't know this. So Ross, if you are 65 or over, you get like 40% off whatever the fuck you buy.
Really?
There was
On
a
Wednesdays.
there was a black lady in there. She was like, just say you're 65. They can't ask for your ID. Bitch, I don't look nowhere near 65. She was like, I'm 65. Okay. Like, oh my God, that shit worked. I was so scared to go in there. I was like, hey, I'm 65. She was like, okay.
Really?
They can't ask me. I don't know why they can't ask for your ID, but they can't.
Every day or just Wednesday, like she said.
It's Wednesday.
It's
one day
I know
a week.
it's
It's like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, that shit 40 off too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go on Tuesday and they said, no, can you hold this for a day? I'll be back tomorrow. I got a birthday. I'll be 66.
There's more places that are like that. So there's some places that you have to be 55 and they'll give you the senior citizen discount.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Why can't people ask for IDs though?
Because you basically call him a fucking liar.
But I was lying. The
But
black lady,
You still got the discount.
the lady
though.
was like, I was like, oh no, ma'am, I'm not gonna do that. She was like, I'm not 65. Like, you look a little older than me though. She was like, I'm telling you, it works. My grandkids will do it. I'm like, man. Let me go first, just in case it don't work. I'm gonna be like, she told me to say this shit.
So a regular lady told, not knowing that works.
I ain't even know her.
Just a girl.
Just in line.
Just in line. She was like, y'all better tell them y'all 65. Like, 65 for what? You get that shit 40 off. I'm like, what? Let me go ahead and grab a couple of more shirts just that shit works.
Just in case.
Yeah.
If not, I'm gonna put these back.
Yeah.
That's smart. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go on Tuesday and on Wednesday and just see what they say.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
No, that
I
was
think
dope.
it's Wednesdays.
I can't remember what day, but we did it that day we was there.
Well, I'm gonna do it that day I get
I
there.
was like, oh shit.
Virginia, they become the
Tuesday.
first.
Sorry, it's
It's Tuesdays. All right, everybody, go to Lowe's on.
No,
I mean, not Lowe's. Ross.
Ross
is
on
gonna be
Tuesdays.
packed on this Tuesday.
Tell them
That's the
socially irresponsible situation.
They told me to tell I was 65. They'll give you a discount.
There's a nice chunk of change they take off.
40. Hey, I don't know if you realize, but 40% is a motherfucker. I went to when I returned. Also, y'all, if y'all Amazon shop, make sure y'all go to return it at the Kohl's. You get 15 to 25% off. I don't think you understand what a 25% discount off of clearance items really means to you.
That's free.
Oh man,
Kohl's think they Neiman Marcus though. Nigga, shit, one day
clearance.
like
You heard what I said.
$80 for a collar shirt. Like what?
You looking in the wrong section.
You really- yeah.
Nah, I'm looking in the wrong store. Ain't shit in here. I'm spending $80.
The clearance section is pretty fucking lit. No
For
bullshit.
real?
Yeah. That's what I don't care what store I go to. I'm going to the clearance first, and I'm returning shit from Amazon there, getting my 25% off of items that are already marked down 80%. Man, I'm getting shirts for $5, and no bullshit. And I get my daughter's shit there mainly, and that's I don't know if y'all remember. I have this pink. No, I have this that Enjoy Coca-Cola t-shirt.
Yeah,
It's a girl shirt. I got it from them. It's a girl's extra large that fit me, and I thought it was a dope ass shirt. I got this shit for like $3. No bullshit. Go to Kohl's, man. Like it's dope. I got my girls some sweaters. Yeah, man. Kohl's, Amazon. So go to Amazon and return your shit at Kohl's. Don't go to the post office. Get your 25 to 15% off. You only got like 4 or 5 days to spend it, but do it. And then go to what do you call it? Go to Ross on Tuesday. And you're 65. Everyone, just say you 66. Don't push it. Say 66.
I'm gonna be 86. I'm some motherfucking vampire. I'm like for real.
93. Virginia becomes the first southern state to legalize marijuana. They legalized it actually on my daughter's birthday, April 7th. And then they also ended the death penalty on March 24th. So that's kind of cool. So Virginia, very democratic state. I was thinking they're a republic, but that's West Virginia up to the left. But yeah, so marijuana is legal in Virginia. Niggas out there in Newport News are gonna be smoking their whole fucking lips off. So
pretty rough out there.
Yeah, they need something to calm their nerves. So now's the time. But then what they said with this kind of cool. So the residents can grow and they can start growing and cultivating small amounts of marijuana around the beginning of July. And then shortly after that, they'll start making it to where you can sell it. The death penalty, again, that was they ended the death penalty, and that was March 24th. So no more go kill somebody in Virginia. They're not gonna kill you.
No.
What?
We're not condoning that now.
Oh,
you still gonna go to jail though. So like, I don't think they didn't remove going to jail. Nigga.
Oh, you still do that?
You still gonna go to prison.
I have to do this because
You still gonna go to prison.
Listen.
So
Listen.
it's just an idea, Don't do it here.
The views of Damian Chandler do not reflect the views of the Socially Responsible Podcast.
You're an idiot. Just don't do it here because they're gonna kill you out here if you're in Texas. Don't do no shit like that out here. But in Virginia, you can do it. And the cool thing, I guess, the reason why they did it is because they're saying that two wrongs don't make a right. Basically, they haven't had no deaths. They haven't given the death penalty out to anyone since 2011, and they had no execution since 2017. So they felt like they had no need to use it. So it's out of there. I think it's cool. If someone was to kill someone close to me, I think that'd be bullshit. So I'm kind of on the fence about it. So yeah, no death penalties out there.
But could they bring it back?
They can always bring shit back just as you get rid of it. But once it's gone, it's pretty hard to bring it back because they found no need for it, if that makes any sense.
After now, they're gonna find a need for it.
But I'm pretty sure if they don't get you for death penalty on the state level, they can get it in the federal level. So I mean, I think state is because what's that dude's name? The white dude that shot up the church, Dylan Roof. I think he was on death row. He got federal time. Like for state level, he has 9 life sentences, and then he has the death penalty federally. 9 life sentences. He's not getting out no time soon.
Even if he had 1 life, I mean, why they do shit like that?
Just to make sure you don't get out. I mean, it's just one of the, they have to give you time because you're charged for 9 different murders. So they have to charge you for each murder. So he has 9 life sentences for the 9 people he killed. And then he gonna be young. He gonna die young too. And then he on the federal level, he is waiting his execution. So anyway, so yeah, he's out of there. So Biden also speaking of the Charleston shooting, right? It was Charleston, Charlatan, the shooting, the Dylan Ruth. Y'all listen, where is that? Charleston, right? South Carolina. So speaking of the shooting, Biden had some gun control restrictions that he added. Now, Biden has been talking about some gun control. And again, I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to this show or the real news. There have been multiple shootings every week. Like it's probably been.
I remember you said that.
Yeah, but they're still going on. Somebody just got shot in Houston, I think, recently. There's somebody, College Station. There was a shooting in College Station a couple of days ago.
A trooper got shot. No, was it a College Station?
No,
it was a trooper got shot.
Well, yeah, it was 4 people in like a mailing plane or something like that.
It was College Station.
Yeah, so I mean, there's shootings going on. Again, America's back in business. So he has the latest restriction he had was the no ghost guns. So if you don't know what a ghost gun is, it's like you can go on the internet and you can buy pieces and assemble them together, and it becomes a gun and you can use it. He's getting rid of that, so you can't purchase those, which I guess it makes sense. And all he wants to do, this is part of his common sense gun laws. That's it. He's not trying to take guns out of your house. He's just trying to make some common sense gun laws to prevent people from sneaking guns into places where they don't belong, killing people. I think it's a good idea. I don't know. So that's kind of where he's at with that. How do you feel about guns, Kay?
I don't fuck with them.
You don't at all, right? You don't find the need?
I don't know. I always say, like, if we gotta go somewhere, you gotta take a gun. I don't need to go, nigga. Shit, I can stay home.
Would you ever get one to protect your household?
Nah.
I'm on the fence on that. At first, I was like, nah, but now I'm like,
we argue too much. You arguing too motherfucking much for be a gun in the house. What the fuck? I was at the podcast. I swear. It's 3:00, nigga. Say, whoa. Say,
You can watch it live.
Damien, tell him we just got off.
I'm over there sleeping. I've been sleeping since 11:15. You like guns? I mean, you believe in guns, right, Bree?
Recently,
I
had a huge fear for a long time
Mm-hmm.
of guns, and I'm starting to get over it because I want one.
Oh, you've been shooting today.
I went shooting today. Yeah, I did.
Like, I don't mind doing that, but I'm just
Own one, right?
But
when people be drinking and shit, like I just can't be around that shit.
Stupid shit happens.
I be
Pops
at family gathering and shit. Nigga get to drinking. Like, you got your gun? Yeah.
up. Gotta go.
We going home.
Yeah.
Why? Cause y'all like to show your guns like they fucking new Jordans or something. Look, man, what are you doing? Say
They
that
be doing
shit
that
go
for
off and hit me in my motherfucking head. Nigga say, yeah.
No shit.
Nigga, watch this. Yeah.
Gotta
Me
go.
and my kids is out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You could be in a bitch. I'm gonna be all that nigga, but I'm gonna be alive, nigga.
I'll be
Shit.
alive, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent, man. Like I'm really indifferent about when it comes to guns. Like I said, I want one, but I'm where KK was at. I'm kind of leaning more towards Brandon in my life right now. I just don't want to have one in the house. Like I don't feel like I need one in the house. I would definitely have one in my car though. But maybe not. No, I don't travel as much.
And then you have to have them locked up. It's just too much shit. If nigga gonna break in, you ain't got time to go.
Well, they got those locks where you got like use your thumb to where it open up just from
You
your thumb.
sleep and he over your head though already, nigga. Like it ain't like you just got the gun legally. Like, cause can you still get in trouble if it's not locked up?
In your house,
And somebody come in, you can.
there's a lot of people that keep it on.
So
the
you can
pillow
keep them
or
locked for
nightstand.
kids' sake, right?
exactly.
Oh, okay. I thought it had to be locked. It's stupid. That fuck got to be locked.
No, not
If
in
you
your home.
protecting yourself.
I like I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence.
Mook says he's looking for a 40 right now.
And he like guns.
He's in Georgia.
I don't even know what that is. I'm not.
The caliber. So them motherfuckers be.
So you know what it is.
Yeah,
at least.
yeah.
That nigga
I know
said
what the guns are.
He ain't never said he was a stranger
I
around
just
guns.
don't fuck with it.
I think you were talking about this. The first black mayor in St. Louis.
Yes.
Okay, so her name is. I should have said. So we have a mayor that just won. Her name is Tashara Jones. Can you guess her race?
She might. You just said the first black.
And as I said, I should have started off by
Oh.
saying she was black. Tashara Jones. She's a whole black woman.
She had me at Jones.
She had me at tough.
Tashara.
Tashara.
To anything.
If the only thing it would have been a white woman is if it was Tiff. I was like, Tiffany, yeah, that's a white woman. But Tasha,
Tiffany Jones?
yeah, Tiffany Jones is a white girl.
No.
She just fucked a couple of niggas in her life.
That little bob.
Got the white girl bob. Hell yeah. Tashara Jones, she was voted the first black woman mayor in St. Louis. She won 52 to 48 percentage. So 52 voted her in. The other woman that she lost to, Cara Spencer. Now, this was another woman that she lost to a white woman, of course. So that's kind of dope. St. Louis is having woman mayors. And it's not, and I don't want to say it's dope as if women shouldn't be there, but that's not a common trend. So having a woman mayor in cities like that, and then they elected another woman, that's fucking dope. So again, this is a black woman, and this is the first time that St. Louis has had a black woman, which is crazy because St. Louis ain't none but black folks out there.
We're seeing it a lot more now.
Yeah. And then and they're playing, and the woman that lost praised the woman for winning because it's very big. Her being a woman, now seeing another woman, but yet a black. So I think that's dope. I think it's fucking crazy that we're in an era to where we're getting the first black or first woman anything
In 2021, like this shit should have been 30, 40 years ago.
But then, okay, so now I had this conversation. Now follow me on this conversation. Everyone listening, follow me on this. So I retract my statement. I don't think it's crazy to have first black or first woman anything right now. Because you have to understand, 50 years ago, what were women doing? What is it? Okay, maybe
house.
more than 50, 60, 70 years ago.
And it was house.
They weren't working.
Yeah.
So working was never a thought process for a woman. They didn't want to work. They couldn't work. That was never the idea. So women finally probably got into the workforce maybe 40 years ago as a whole, not like just some of the women, but as a whole to where they're allowed or wanted to work maybe 40 years ago in the 80s, right? So, I mean, it's a very new thing. A woman didn't grow up to want to be an NBA basketball player as a whole. Not saying some women didn't grow up to want to be mayors and senators or presidents. That wasn't a thing. They're like, I want to have 5 kids in a nice house, fucking the pool boy. Like that was their aspiration, their life dream. So I mean, so as we sit here, as we sit here and we're like, oh man, I can't believe it. You know, it kind of does make sense. But I'm glad that we're at the point to where we're accepting that change and we're going with it. Just like with black people, black people weren't working with people. Mind you, 1964, we weren't allowed in the same places as white people. So now, you know, we've only been able adapted into the workforce for the last 60 something years, almost 60 years. So I mean, it's to the point to where we're young, we're 2 generations working, 3 generations working. That's it. Women are 2 generations working. So I don't think it's really that soon or it took that long for it to happen. I'm just glad that we're here and we're embracing it and it's happening and it's taking toll. Now, with that being said, there was also another new black hire. Hubert Davis, what's his name?
Basketball?
Yeah. What I can never say his first name. Hubert Davis.
Who hired him?
North Carolina.
Oh, Roy Williams. No. Oh, he did leave, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the one that had that. Oh.
What did he do?
Well, North Carolina hired their first
He used to hoop for them. He played for the Knicks.
Yeah. So this is what's kind of crazy. So this is what he said on his interview. He had a press conference, right?
Hold on. Before people think it hasn't been a lot of openings. Dean Smith was there for 40 years and Roy Williams was there for 30 years. Like it's only been a few.
Was the 4th head coach there?
See, that's what I'm saying.
So I mean, he acknowledged that.
Yeah, it's not like it was a big opportunity. Like like UT, they fire motherfucker every year,
every other year, shit, at the least.
They had 10 coaches in 3 years. But yeah, go ahead.
So this is what he said when he got the job.
Or feelings of being the first black head coach at UNC men's basketball.
I know that in terms of Division I head coaches all around the country, only 26% of the head coaches for Division I men's basketball are compromised by minorities, specifically African Americans. I know that it is significant that I'm the 4th African American head coach in any sport in the history of the University of North Carolina. I'm very proud to be African American, but I'm also very proud that my wife is white. And I'm very proud that my 3 beautiful, unbelievable kids are a combination of both of us.
And coach,
Boy, you don't get your goof ass. Nigga, that's what the fuck you gonna say?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, you won't have that job too much longer. You better win immediately, motherfucker. I'm so proud of my wife white.
That's crazy.
The fuck, nigga, they ask you about black, nigga.
How you gonna have the opportunity and the platform to big up your yourself and the black race and what we've come through and we're here?
This goofy motherfucker, man. That was terrible, man.
That was pretty bad, man.
That was fucking terrible, man.
You didn't hear about that shit?
I didn't even know he got the job. I didn't know they was looking this quick.
Like
Basketball just ended shit.
Like you said, not no more.
Yeah.
I wonder how as players, how would you feel as a player after you heard that shit and you have to play for this man? Of course, you're gonna have to accept it because you're on Scotty. You ain't trying to fuck up your opportunity, but that's crazy, right?
Has anybody criticized him for saying that, like, publicly?
Oh yeah, I found that on
Everybody.
black
Oh,
Twitter.
they tearing his ass apart?
Black Twitter.
Everybody.
Tore his ass up.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, but
to
I
say
guess
that.
that is our other first black hire. Big ups.
They'll never hire another one. You done fucked it up for Kenneth Smith or whoever else came out of North Carolina.
Paul Pierce, he got fired.
I don't think he should have.
I don't think he should have either. You saw what happened, right, Bree?
He
Yeah,
did
I
worse
saw it.
shit when he was playing in the NBA. I'm sure. Now you talk about it and you can't do the shit.
So if y'all have not been up to date with this Paul Pierce situation, he was at a poker game with strippers and he went on
Instagram
Live and broadcast to his
15 viewers.
15
That's the
viewers.
part that got me.
Whole celebrity had
Yeah.
315 viewers watching him play poker. Stripper was giving him a massage. He was inviting other girls to come to the game. Some girls were behind him
Angie, you need to
twerking.
be here. Where you at, girl? I'm like, nigga, you got a whole wife, don't you? Like, what are you doing?
Girls twerking behind him. And it's funny because while he's doing it, the nigga's trying to get the game going, like, come on, nigga, play. But anyway, so he got fired for that. Of course, he is a sports announcer for ESPN. Yeah. ESPN is a company owned by Disney. I'm
sure Disney be having strippers.
You tell me, what do you think?
He just don't post it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's his off time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he should have got fired. Personally.
Yeah, I don't think he should have got fired.
And the reason why I don't think he should have got fired is because, for one, like, shit happens.
That's not shit though. That's stuff people do.
But again, I don't think that's going to be a blemish on Walt Disney World. Paul Pierce is not going to take down Disney. Paul Pierce and some ragged ass, and them hoes weren't even cute.
They wouldn't.
Paul Pierce and some bullshit ass strippers at a bullshit ass poker game is not going to take down the company of Disney. I think it's in bad taste for Disney because it shows how much they don't give a fuck about Paul Pierce. But then from what I've heard, they fired a lot of other employees.
They be firing. They let motherfuckers go.
Yeah, so I mean,
I used to listen to the what's his name? Ryan Russillo was another one. They let him go for some domestic violence shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that's different.
Yeah, but it was
that's different.
He didn't beat her up. It was just, when the police get called, somebody got to go to jail.
Yeah.
So he went to jail.
And
he lost his goddamn job.
Didn't Jamila? Wasn't she?
Well, she just was on some fuck Trump shit.
Yeah, but still, like, do you fire
She was
somebody?
an activist. She got fired. Jamel, you talking Jamel Hill, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
know what the fuck you called her.
Jamila.
That's not her name.
Jamil, what's her name?
Jamil
You
Hill.
talking about the president, vice president, nigga? Kamala, nigga.
Nah, she ain't get
That
fired.
nigga called her Jamala. Jamala.
Didn't Jumanji get fired? She didn't. No, that was Jumanji, right? No.
They let a lot of people go.
Yeah, so I mean, I get it, but again, I mean, you like you said, you're on your off time. I understand you represent the company, but was it in bad taste? It was most definitely in bad taste. I think it should have got suspended, fined.
Why suspended?
Because you got to get reprimanded for fucking up. Like if you that's just bad. That's just stupid to post and be live. It's just a bad look for the company. Simple as that. I think he should have got suspended at bare minimum, fined. Paid a little thing.
You hire all these athletes, you know what I'm saying? What do you think athletes do?
But they're not gonna post it and let it be known that they're doing that. Scandals are scandals. It just
no scandal though.
You know what I mean? It's just in
could
bad
be.
taste. It's just in bad
In
taste.
their eyes. It could be. Anything could
You don't
happen.
think them white dudes out there gonna be?
They're not posting it.
But they doing it though, so it don't matter.
Yeah, they're probably snorting lines and coke and
so
everything.
what the fuck?
They're probably drinking dry, but once you get pulled over for that shit, it's a different situation. Everybody fucks up. You just don't want to get caught. I fuck up all the time. I'm trying not to get caught. I'm not mad that I fucked up. I'm mad that I got caught. Let's just be honest. So I mean, again, like I think it was just in bad. I don't think he should have got fired. I'm with you on that, but something should have happened because I mean, you can't let someone do stupid shit without any kind of consequences and repercussions. So I mean, but yeah, that was his situation. So he's out of there for that. The two doormen that that got fired. A lot of niggas getting fired. Two doormen got fired for not helping the Asian woman that got beat up outside of the hotel. And she was just feet in front of him. I wish I had the video, but did you hear about that?
No, but what the fuck was they supposed to do?
Get fired
For not helping?
So there's two doormen that were inside the hotel, and they're the doormen. So they're inside the doors right there. Right outside the door, probably 10, 15 feet from them, this dude came up and I guess hit this Asian lady, stomped on her head, and the doorman walked to the door and closed that door.
She was like 65.
Yeah, 65.
She was trying to get in the door?
She was on the floor. As that dude was whooping her ass, they walked to the door and closed both doors and just sat there and watched her get her ass whooped.
What the fuck was they supposed to do?
Called the police at the
Did they not call the police?
No.
They just watched, or they could have said, get out of there or leave. I'm not saying they should have put themselves in harm's way.
That's exactly what y'all telling them to do by firing them.
Exactly. They're not security. They're just fucking doing it.
What the fuck There could have been the two scariest motherfuckers in the world. What was they supposed to do if they scary?
I mean, it's not their job description. But again, that's what the world is. Kind of like the Paul Pierce. They're gonna fire people to save face because they don't want to take especially an Asian woman at this time of life where Asian hate is worse than fucking slavery. That's a joke.
That man was going whoever walk right. It could have been a black woman, a white man. He was gonna hit whoever the fuck it was.
But again, it was an Asian, and at this time, Asian hate is a real big thing. I'm not saying that it was a altercation because the woman was Asian. You know, I mean, I don't know. She could have fucked up his alteration, and that's why he hit her.
See, that's racist though.
That was a joke.
Oh yeah, I get it, but I mean, so now you should get fired for some shit for saying some shit like
He's fired.
Like, that's stupid. Like,
but that's the thing. But that's kind of what it was. You know what I mean? We don't know if that was the case behind it. It just so happened to be an Asian woman that got hit and got beat up, and they didn't come to her
probably would have
help.
did the same shit.
Yeah, they
Like,
definitely would have fired
shit,
you.
like, oh shit, nigga, hard. Yeah, y'all leave that shit out there. Y'all leave that shit out there.
Yeah, but the reason why they also felt that they did the right thing, which I kind of agree with them on this, is that they tried to keep the riffraff outside of the hotel to protect the people that are in the hotel. He could have got a gun.
He never know what was on him.
He could have tried to come in there and be
a hero and get your ass shot over some bullshit.
Exactly. So they closed the doors to kind of protect it. I would have personally, you know,
hey, get off of her. Nah, nigga. Put your cape on. You went in the booth and put your cape on. I got your ass whooped, nigga.
I would have closed the door, cracked it open. Get off of her, and then close it.
I can't even see out my. I ain't know what the fuck happened. I thought I heard something out there.
That's what
I thought I heard a commotion, but I just shut the door. I didn't know.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what I would have done. I don't know what I would have done in this situation. I would not have been a hero. I know that for sure. I probably would not have closed the door. I'd have probably went behind the I don't know, the partition.
God damn, what you do? Like?
But I would have went and helped her up after she got her ass beat up, and I definitely would have called the cops or the paramedics. But I don't know how much I would have helped. I would have hoped I would have wanted to help her. But the thing about crazy nowadays, crazy is crazy, and there's people that have helped people and have got murdered for that. And
dude in the mall.
Remember
old dude trying
the
to
military dude had a gun.
What was you doing? Hey, rolling notes.
Yeah.
Like what? They stole jewelry. What the fuck was you doing?
Insured jewelry. Them people that worked there were not worried about that shit.
When they got killed over that shit.
Yeah.
I'd have followed them niggas. Hey, y'all got how many chains y'all niggas got? I know you got to get rid of that shit, nigga. You go hunting right now.
Yeah, 100. It makes sense though. I mean, yeah.
I'm never gonna be a hero unless it's my kids or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I would have did something.
Let the police do their job.
Yeah, I would have did something, but I don't think I would have whooped her ass, whooped his ass, or tried to do anything like that. I don't know. I'm not in that situation.
Man, they got fired. That's crazy.
I'm not a doorman. Speaking of whooping women, Darius Morse, former NBA player, beat up his girlfriend for alleged cheating. Now he whooped her ass for like 2 hours straight, from what they said.
I couldn't see shit though. Did y'all? I heard it.
Well, I didn't. In the video, I didn't hear him hit her.
He was on that. Give me your motherfucking phone. I heard all that shit.
He smacked the shit out of her.
Well, no. He did, but have you seen the pictures?
Yes,
afterwards,
she looked bad.
He fucked her up.
Yes,
for real.
From the video we saw, he didn't do all that in that video.
Well, because you couldn't see it.
You couldn't see shit in the video.
I didn't hear what her face looked like in that video. What I heard in that video was probably like her cheek. But from that whole thing, I think they said he was whooping her ass for like 2 hours.
What's her name? What's his name?
His name is Darius Morse.
The pictures online?
Yeah, yes. Of her. She looked horrible. So they beat her ass. He beat her ass. And it's crazy because this whole incident happened a year ago. And I think the NBA knew about it, covered it up type shit. A lot of people knew about it. And finally, it got to the point where people were tired from how he was treating her. And they kind of outed him on IG and put the videos and pictures up. And now people are like, now people are on his ass for that. So, I mean, domestic violence is real, man. So I ask, this is a question I ask. What would you do in that situation, Bree? Like, are you helping your neighbors? If you see stuff like that, like, what are we doing when shit like that happens?
I got a story real quick. I don't mean to.
KK, let somebody get that.
I don't mean to laugh because it was funny as fuck. So when I worked for DHL, it was a guy that we work with, right?
Uh-huh.
He came to work one morning, fucked up. We were like, man, Richard, what happened, man? Say, like, my neighbor was beating up his wife, and I went down there. He beat me up. I was like, Richard, call the police, bro. Don't fucking go. When it's domestic, a motherfucker is on 10.
Crazy.
You on 1. You know what I'm saying? You're not as mad as he is. Like, why the fuck did you? I'm talking about this motherfucker glass. I'm like, you still put them glasses? Motherfucker glasses was on his motherfucking head. Now he was like, we were like, man, what the fuck happened? Yeah, man, he was beating her up. I had to go down there. Like, oh man, you need to insulate your motherfucking walls so you don't hear that shit no more, man. You got your ass killed trying to save this girl, man. Call the fucking police, man. You tripping? Like I've never got into a domestic like break it up type shit.
Yeah,
I call the police if I got to, but I'm like, man, fuck.
Yeah, and that's a good point, man. Like they're on 10, you on
1, nigga. You ain't even mad, nigga. Hey, stop. Fuck you, motherfucker. I beat your motherfucking ass too. Right, here we go. This psycho motherfucker.
Innocent bystander type shit. Yeah, man. That's I don't know.
I'm not getting involved.
You wouldn't?
No. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. I would definitely call the cops.
That's all I'm doing.
Definitely call the cops.
But then when he get out, nigga, you call.
I call the cops.
No, I call the sheriff's department. I don't call police. I don't snitch. I call Bear County on your motherfucking ass though.
I call them and I'd be like, but don't come here afterwards. Yeah. Like, just don't come to this house and question me about shit.
Nigga be on first floor. Who did it? Hey, nigga, what are you doing?
They sure do be snitching
on
you to your house.
Nigga be all in the car. Come here. Who? Nah, nigga try to slide in the car. Nigga, you know they can see you, motherfucker. Shit, nigga, I don't know shit. I ain't seen shit. I ain't heard shit.
Yeah, man. No, we should help our neighbors, and that kind of goes back to that post I put about DMX, and I'm gonna have that on our rewind for the week. But we see people in trouble, and we should do something about it. Like, I'm not saying put yourself in harm's way, but getting them help is, I think, the least you can do. Not help.
I'm just out here bullshitting. I stop the shit, but I ain't gonna be fighting. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna get fucked up like you in your argument. I will help you not get fucked up the worst of your possibility. I will try to prevent that. You'll just have a broken nose. You have a broken nose, broken eye socket, and 2 broken legs. That's not happening.
You can actually calm a motherfucker down just with a basic conversation. So just like, come on, bro.
It just depends.
You don't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It ain't worth it, man. You get all that old bullshit. Come on, man. You don't want to do this shit.
It depends what she did. It depends how mad he is. If he's already there to kill her, like, you're calming down is not really gonna get yourself shot.
Dude, you wasn't gonna calm him down.
He whooped ass for 2 hours.
For real. And that nigga, what he about 6'8"?
Yeah, he's 6 something.
He's 6 something, huh?
Yeah, he's over 6'5". He beat her ass for 2 hours straight, from what I understood. So
I hope he wasn't one of them niggas that, you know, when they said nigga can't take it, nigga fuck 20 motherfuckers. He just texting somebody, he probably beat her up over that shit.
I think that's kind of what it was, because what in the video that we saw, he was like, I'll let you go through my phone. Where's your phone? Give me your phone. And she wouldn't give up that phone. So at that point, I don't know what happened afterwards when he actually got in her phone, but he was pissed off before he got into the phone. So we can only imagine what happened to her. It's just a bad situation, man. It's just a really bad situation. But like I said, man, if you see somebody in need, we all, I guarantee there's a domestic violence that happened on everybody's street in this country, which is sad to say. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I know some of us have been in domestic violence situations.
You have.
My tooth, nigga. My tooth has, not me. I haven't been in no situation. It was my tooth.
You tried to DDT that motherfucker.
I tried to save my tooth and my pride. But no. So I mean, if you see somebody in those situations, man, please try to do something to help that person out. And that's kind of how I look at it. And I mean, that's it, man. I mean, that's it. Just help them out. And like with DMX, I put a post out there. And I literally asked, which I guess I found out I worded it wrong, insensitive. Very wrong, man. But I just asked, just a question, guys, like, do we really care that DMX died? And some people understood what I was saying, and some people didn't. And I feel like a lot of people are more worried about the man who made the music dying as opposed to the actual man. And, everyone talks about how he saved their lives and made good music to get them through times and things like that. But I mean, as much as we have done as much as he's done to us as fans, what have we done for him as an artist? You know what I mean? I mean, everyone knew DMX was on some shit. He's been in and out of rehab. Like, we knew DMX was on that shit. We all knew. He tells a story. He spoke it, you know what I mean, several times. And if we can't help DMX, because of course we can't touch him like that, what are we doing to our neighbors? You know, we know people that are on drugs. We know people that have addictions. I can have 3 people off the top of my head right now that I know that got addictions. What are we doing? People that are drinking, are we giving them more alcohol knowing that they don't need to be drinking? Are we encouraging them to stop drinking? Do you have people that are smoking cigarettes? Moss. Every time Moss smokes a cigarette around me, I pull it out of his mouth and break it. Every fucking time. He hates me for doing that. I know he ain't gonna hit me though, so I'm cool.
Who?
Marcus Moss.
Oh, who the fuck is Moss?
And I just hate that he smokes. I hate that my dad smokes. I try to
You really break their cigarettes?
Break the shit out.
Listen, them fucking expensive, nigga. Shit.
Don't smoke around me. Just either don't fucking hang out with me or stop smoking. But like, it's one of those things where I don't want to.
If you ripped the blunt out my mouth, nigga, and tore it up, nigga.
What would you do, KK?
Oh my god, no.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
A blunt is different. You know what I mean? But he said, "Oh my god." But I even have friends that drink, and I you know, for females that I dealt with that drink. A few of them throughout my life, and like I'm like, you know, you drink too fucking much. Like, if this is what you're gonna do, we can't keep it. You know,
yeah, that's a problem.
So I mean, it's like, you know, what are we doing to help people instead of, you know, to help them in their life as opposed to sitting here and mourning their death? That was my biggest point. And it wasn't even about DMX. He was just someone that died, and people are like, it's too soon. But how soon is it? How many motherfuckers got to die behind drugs before it's not too soon? He's not the first person that has died. You know what I mean? When can we have this conversation? It has nothing to do with him personally. It's more of a conversation about what we can do to help people that we see in need. And that's kind of how a lot of people, not a lot, but quite a few people, more than I thought, actually understood what I was saying. Some people are like, damn, I don't know how you said that, but I wouldn't have said it, but you strong for saying that shit. Appreciate it. That, you know, that's a good word. And some people got on it. Some people
I hope you ain't say that shit, KK. Like, I don't say nothing.
I say
when it says social, then nigga, what'd you text? That nigga text some shit. I'm like, bro, nah, don't even play with me like that. Nigga say, what'd you say? Like, that was a good post.
Yeah, that was a good post, K.
Like, nah, don't do that shit, nigga. Yeah. Do not do that on here.
But the people, and the reason why I say stuff like that, in all honesty, is for people that understand it. You know what I mean? I talk to people the way I talk, and if you understand me, you do, and if you don't, you don't. If you get me, you're going to get some really good information, and you're going to get something that it'll make sense to you. But if you don't understand me and the shit that I say, you're gonna fucking hate my guts.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, "Yeah, you're saying that for clout." I was like, "Nigga, how am I saying this? This is not a popular opinion. How am I saying this shit for clout? If you read what I'm saying, it's a very positive message in it." And the people that have read that message part, when I actually asked the question, because, you know, I don't want to lead people into what I want them to think. I want to see what people think and then give them that information and hope it does something. But people that finally got to it, they actually like, oh, you know, I understand what you're saying. That it makes sense. I'm gonna see if I can find Let me see if I can find this shit real quick.
Are you basically just saying like why you didn't care when he was on this shit?
Yeah.
You know what you're saying? Like when he was on, but we can't touch him though, so we can't reach him. I don't care how you're not gonna inbox somebody famous and they gonna respond. You
Hey,
know
what's
what
up,
I'm saying?
man?
Yeah, hey man, I don't think you should be doing them drugs. You know what? You're right. Yeah, your shit ain't gonna be seen.
Yeah, but I mean,
still try?
Nah, I wouldn't.
But not just that. So let's take DMX out the equation, and let's take and let's just put like your neighbor, your best friend, or someone close to you. I think that is also equally important. I don't think it's necessarily about a DMX or it's about, you know, these artists and celebrities. Like I said, we have a whole podcast. I don't want to sit here and make this about celebrities. I want to make this shit about us and what we do and what we can do to help ourselves. And that's the thing I'm more interested in. You know what I mean? I'm not interested in DMX, his life or his death. I'm more interested in Mike Edwards and Joey and Anthony Witt and Zakaria, you know,
So
Zakaya.
How would you confront your friend?
So I've had someone that had a really bad drug addiction, and I told her, I was like, I understand, like, I understand where you're coming from, this, that, and the third. I was like, we can go to rehab together type shit. Like, and she was ready to go, you know what I mean? But she didn't want to go by herself. So I'm like talking up some bullshit story about it. But I'm like trying to get her to understand why she needs it. And she has kids and this isn't what a mother should do. And it just a bunch of different things. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll be that asshole, that tough love. And then sometimes, of course, that doesn't work. So you got to be more empathized and kind of put yourself in their shoes. I've done a lot of things. I'm not going to sit here and say I've helped everyone that I know now. I was fucked up, but I've had tried to help some people.
I've asked somebody that's an alcoholic, you know what I'm saying? He's been through a lot of shit, right?
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, you say you drink to mask the. I'm like, but what happened when you ain't drunk no more? You know what I'm saying? Like the you got to get drunk again. Like you got to drink again. You got to keep like why do this shit? You know what I'm saying? He was like, but when I'm drinking, I forget about it all. Like, it gotta be something else you can do.
Gotta be something.
Like, cause the fuck, I can see if you drink and you're gonna be drunk forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit don't happen like that. You're gonna go to sleep, you're gonna wake up to the same bullshit that you was like, why not just deal with what you got going on instead of drinking? You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, it's just what I do. I was like,
yeah.
All right, man. I wish you the best.
I mean, some people, I think us waiting until people lose their lives. I think, of course, like they say, you have to hit rock bottom to realize you really have a problem. And I think sometimes allowing someone to kill themselves before they try to save themselves, I think it's just too late.
But on that same topic, Liana said it before I could even get it out. But people won't change until they want to, or things take a turn for the worse and they lose their lives. And that's so true.
It is.
You can't make somebody do something they don't want to do.
You can't make
they're not ready.
You can't make someone do what they want to do if they're not ready. But you can. Doing something is better than doing nothing. Maybe you can say something or put an idea or a thought in their head to make them see that, damn, I am fucking up. Like the question KK posed to old buddy. You know what I mean? Saying that is better than being like not saying nothing or here's another beer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There's always that meme that used to go around talking about, you know, I'm the type of friend that if you do something wrong, I'm gonna be right there with you fucking up and we're gonna be in jail together talking about man, that was fucking fun, or damn, we shouldn't have did that. I'm not that friend. I'm that friend that's gonna try to knock your ass out before you get into that bullshit, because we not going to get in trouble, and I'm not gonna let you. You saw that video of that one dude that had his friend and he wanted to drive home drunk, and then he had kids at home, and the dude literally knocked his ass out and punched him and knocked his ass out, like put that nigga to sleep, so he went and took his keys.
White people,
black dude.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Straight up knocked this nigga out, like KO'd his ass, and said, you're not driving home. You got family and kids at home. Put him in the car and drove his ass home. That's the friend I want to be, and that's the friend that I want around me when I'm doing some bullshit. So what I said on the post, we already talked about the post about DMX, and my response was, I asked, because I write horribly, guys. My grammar is off, so I'm going to stumble through this shit because I got to make out what the fuck I'm trying to say. I ask because we go through shit and hold on to celebrities' lives and death. We all have friends who are on drugs, drink too much. We have neighbors or coworkers with addiction issues. We see all these things daily, but only show support when a celebrity dies, and his death isn't a tragedy nor a surprise, because it's not. We lose too many good things to dumb shit, and we watch so much waste away in our own time, or watch others waste away for what? To love them when they are gone. How about this? Let's love them now and post that love while they are alive. Let them get that help. Let's slap cigarettes out of friends' hands. Let's not buy that extra drink. Let's eat better. Let's not go home to that abusive relationship. Let's just do better. So this won't be a thing. And let's honor the ones we actually know and praise the ones and praise them, and not praise the ones we don't after death.
Why you didn't just post that instead of posting what you posted?
Because I didn't want the clout. I didn't want the likes. I don't want to say something and get all these fucking likes. I'm not saying shit for likes. I want to know what people think. I'm not trying to tell you. I want to know what people think. And I want people to know what I think. And I want to have that conversation. If I were to post it at first, I'd get 100 likes? But then what does that do? It doesn't hit a chord. No one cares. You just post, people just like positive shit. They don't take that home with them. They don't learn. They don't listen to it. They don't. It's like those fucking positive memes that people put them thought poses and shit. I'm twerking and talking about, you know, may God be with me. Nothing evil will prosper. Bitch over there twerking and shit. And like, nigga, what the fuck? I don't want those type posts. That's the point. That's what I want. That's what I want for this show. I don't want it to be something to where it's like all fuzzy warm and like, oh, this is I want to have that conversation. We all fuck up. Let's talk about it. And let's figure out how to fix it. Simple as that.
You don't want to be Derek Jackson.
I don't want to be Derek Jackson. I don't. Nor do I want to be his bitch. I don't want to be neither one of the motherfuckers. It's just not a good look
So
for
wrong.
me. I'm just saying. But that's what I look. That's how I look at it, you know. And then I think it makes sense if you actually listen to other people and what I was saying, read the whole thing, and just see what people were saying. Like people were talking about his music. They weren't even. I had someone talk about what his best song was in that thread. Like they're not even talking about the man. They're talking about
music.
This nigga's catalog at this point. I don't even think I don't think DMX is a top 100 rapper. Period.
No, he's top 100. I just don't listen to him.
I don't even think he's a top 10 in New York. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of good rap. DMX isn't trash. Don't get it wrong. He is not trash. But like you have to understand how many rappers that have ever existed.
You got to remember Eminem's his number one.
Eminem is a lot of people's number one.
You still can't name 10 people better than him from New York right now.
Why can't I?
Go.
Oh shit. Well, Jay-Z,
okay,
Biggie,
Nas.
Wu-Tang, what's that nigga's name? Reggie Method Man.
Don't help him.
I just want to see because like nigga 10.
10.
LL. Hell no.
Nigga, LL was fucking cold.
He wasn't better than DMX, dog.
You don't think LL was better than DMX? No. You don't.
Do y'all listen and think that LL was better?
We gonna ask this.
This nigga said LL. Nigga, okay, who else?
He wasn't as grimy as DMX, but I mean,
I don't even think LL was a better actor, nigga. He did nothing better than DMX. I don't even like DMX, so it just.
I'm trying to think.
I wouldn't disrespect the man and say LL was better than him.
But see, I don't think saying that LL was a good rapper is disrespectful. Like I don't think LL
is just disrespectful when motherfucker. When you would say some shit like Soulja Boy is better than
I didn't
some
say
shit. I'm just
Soulja
saying
Boy.
that's what you.
That'd be some bullshit, right? Young M.A.
So who else? Bobby Shmurda.
I was joking about Young.
Bobby Shmurda from New York, nigga. Tekashi 69. So you think all these niggas better than DMX?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. But if I had a list of, you can go
5.
back to
so he's top 5 because you could name 4.
you go back to Akumo D and all them niggas.
He's not better than DMX though.
I get what you're saying, but I think there's a lot of rap. Not a lot of rap. I don't think DMX is that. I think he had some legendary songs.
Oh, this nigga said Kumo D.
I'm just saying, like, just think about some of the old ones. Think about all the rappers that came out of New York, like legendary. Like New York is a legendary spot when it comes to rap. And again, I'm not trying to shit on his catalog or shit on who he was as a person because I don't know the guy. I really enjoy some of DMX's songs. I will say he has some of the most realest, heartfelt songs out there out of any artist that has ever made music.
I feel like DMX in his music put his whole heart into it.
And a lot of people don't do it. They're afraid to do that.
He owned everything he said.
Yeah. So, I appreciate him as an artist because he's very rare. But to sit here and be like he is a top 10 out of New York, out of all the grimy and the good shit that came out of New York, you think he's top 10?
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool.
He might be top 5. You just named 4, motherfucker.
I mean, the 4 I named were heavy hitters are way better than him. The 4 I named. So, I mean, again, I don't know. I don't have the New York catalog. I don't know everyone that came out of New York.
Has anybody said anything or no?
Marie said facts, but I mean
facts of what?
To KK.
To you.
Oh, okay.
So I mean,
way to go, Riri.
Yeah. I mean, shit, Tupac.
Okay, but he just born there. He ain't from there.
Or was he from Philly?
Nah, he born in New York.
New York, right? Okay, there you go. So Tupac. If you want to get technical, just to make my list better.
Okay, so 5. So he's 6.
let me get my bag. But again, it's not about not saying DMX is solid. That's not the point of the conversation.
But if it's just kind of disrespectful to say 100 people say,
I appreciate his music a lot more than, again, I think his top songs are better than some people that are going to be above him.
Like I've never bought a DMX CD. He's not on my iTunes. I don't listen to him, so. But I just know he was better than what you saying he is.
Well, again,
it's an opinion. That's all.
I mean, and that's it. It's I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I mean, shit, show me your list. I mean, I don't know New York rappers like that. I just know DMX and his catalog, and you know, it just kind of how I feel. That's just how I feel. But again, New York has Jadakiss ain't.
Sugar Hill Gang is better. Mano, who else from New York?
They said
Mano, Casanova. Who else?
You got Benzino.
Benzino.
Benny Siegel. He's from Philly.
He's from Philly.
No, I said Benzino.
No, I said Benny Siegel. Who else? Craig Mack. Where you from?
He from New York, I think.
Kery.
Nah. Okay, Kery's one.
Busta Rhymes.
You think he better than DMX?
What do you think? Busta Rhymes cold.
Nah, man, not DMX.
Busta Rhymes or DMX, Bree? That'd be a tough. But come on.
I'm finna post that on Facebook.
Again, most realist lyrics.
Nah,
DMX.
I don't wanna.
DMX.
I'm not gonna post that.
Too soon.
It's very too soon.
DMX again. When it comes to the realness and the feel of his music, top notch. But I don't think he's a better rapper than Busta Rhymes or a lot of these other niggas. Let's be honest. Busta Rhymes, yeah. DMX or Busta Rhymes. Who y'all have?
Two different levels.
But I still would pick DMX.
Huh? You pick DMX over Busta Rhymes, really?
Yeah.
I mean, again, lyrically, I think Busta Rhymes is fucking dope.
You know what the fuck he say though? How's he lyrically?
You know what he says.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, what he be saying? Like Twister rap like that, but you understand the words Twister say. You can't understand the shit that Busta Rhymes say.
You do. Like in that Touch It song, like he really killed that hoe. And you know what he's saying. I can't repeat it.
Because you don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Because I stutter. I just can't say it. But again, it's no shots against DMX. There's 2 billion rappers out there. He's 102.
See, that's disrespectful.
But again, I think I'm wondering what people would say. I would put that who's better, DMX or Busta Rhymes, and I'm just curious.
I'm not
what
gonna
people
post
would
that
say.
Shit.
I'll wait until his 2-year anniversary of his death, or should I do like a year and a half because that's not going to pop up like an anniversary?
I posted at the funeral and let them people get over it, but I ain't finna do that shit right now.
They already did the balloon shit when you do that and you let them go.
They did the release?
They did that already, so I think we could talk about it now, right? No, is it too soon? We can't do it after the balloon. The Rough Riders, doom, doom, doom. Too soon? No, we can't. Come on, guys.
Well, you saying you over there doing that shit?
I mean, we can't speak on it now. Whatever.
He on his own over there.
Yeah, you think the motherfucking Beyonce fans crazy? These motherfuckers. I've been seeing posts like these nigga fans is a little weird, man. So like they might fuck around, come out and kill somebody tonight, man. Say this nigga gone. Like,
I don't want no smoke.
Fast.
I don't want no smoke.
DMX is number 2, y'all.
Yeah. They already said Damien on bullshit. He's an asshole.
See,
look, they coming for you.
See?
Remember, it's only Damien.
Well, when I die, y'all can have all kind of jokes. Just make them fucking funny.
No, we're gonna have these jokes now.
Dude, roast me while I'm alive. Shit, give me my roses and shit now while I can still smell it. Give me my shit now.
This nigga said 102.
I could have said 253.
I got y'all. I told Damien.
So what do you think the state, since we're talking about rap and shit, I always want to speak on the state of female rappers.
What about it?
Where is it at? What do y'all think about female rappers? All bullshit aside.
They're all the same.
I think they're trash.
Really?
Super duper trash.
So who is a female rapper that you like of any time? It don't have to be up to date.
MC Light.
Okay, MC Light.
I liked Queen Latifah.
Okay,
Nah.
So both of y'all said old school.
Yeah.
What about today? Is there any female rapper today?
I really fuck with Megan Thee Stallion. I fucking hate her content.
Cardi.
That's why I think
they're all the same.
Nicki is dope, but her content is trash. Now that's the thing when I'm talking about the state of rap, right? It's no one. all the content is the same, just bullshit, right?
But that's what sells though.
But
They're not gonna be here listening to her rap about taking care of her kids and picking them up from school and making sure they got nice warm baths before they go to bed. They don't want to hear that shit, nigga. They want to sex sales.
But I mean, you can rap about some real shit.
Like what?
Like I know Cardi. I think Cardi had a song about her in the strip game coming through the strip game, and it was actually a dope ass song. And it was just one of those.
But it was about the strip game though.
Yeah, but it wasn't about her getting fucked in the strip game. It was just about that struggle through. Like a lot of people, believe it or not, enjoy listening about the struggle. DMX had a whole fucking career on making music about his struggle and coming up through the struggle.
Because that's real. Don't rap about shit you know nothing about.
But that's the thing.
What everybody is what's called entertainment.
But
I know these niggas ain't here selling 17 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this, getting these drug prices. They never was dope dealers.
J. Cole talks about a lot of
rhymes.
positive shit, and he's very successful, such as Kendrick Lamar. I mean, you know,
I don't really listen to them.
Scarface, you know what I mean? He's not rapping. He's
storyteller. So.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But again, there's a lane for that. And the thing with females, I hate that females feel that they only have to rap about sex and their body parts, so to speak, to be successful. I get what you're talking about.
Name one that's not rapping about that's successful.
I used to always like Jean Grey. That's another New York.
That is.
I don't know who that is.
Look her up. Grae, I believe is how you spell her last name. Jean, Jean. Dope rapper. What is that one? Rhapsody. Have you heard her?
Yeah, Regis said Rhapsody, and
yeah,
but she's not new.
Yeah, she's not new at all. But there's actually some really good known. You're not going to hear about her, but they're doing very well in the actual music world, and they're well respected. But the thing is like content is what I'm talking about. Like and that's why. So
it's cool for the R&B to do it, but not for the rapper.
I hate R&B right now in the 2000s because all they talk about is fucking.
What's Big Sean girl? What's Janae
Cat?
That's all she talks about.
And I don't like her music.
It's good though,
but it's decent. I don't like. I think there's better. Like Boys II Men, I think was the last group. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this.
What are we talking about?
Was the last group that actually had love songs with content that wasn't about just straight fucking. And that's like a big group. Of course, there's some after that. I mean, NSYNC. I don't know how much I like NSYNC, but NSYNC wasn't that bad. Gone fucking jams. Cry Me a River, a motherfucking hit. But
that's Justin Timberlake though by itself, right?
Cry Me a River.
Yeah.
Gone was NSYNC, wasn't it? Gone was NSYNC. Mm-hmm. Cry Me a River was probably Justin Timberlake by itself. But Gone was definitely. So basically,
he likes Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, he's dope. I don't dislike who fucking. Do you not like Justin Timberlake? Do you think he's not talented? Is that where we're at right now?
Cool.
I mean, is that where we're at right now?
Fuck him. No, I'm playing. Nah, he's cool. I mean, I listen to him.
You know what I mean? So I think that the content of music has disappeared when it comes to women rappers. And like KK said, it all sounds the same. I thought Mulatto was gonna be dope. Like I like her as a rapper. Young M.A. That's who it is right now. Young M.A. is my top woman rapper.
All she talk about is fucking bitches too, though.
That's not all she talks about. Have you listened to all her songs?
No, why would I?
So you can't say that. She talks. She has this one song talking about stubborn ass or something like that. You would like that song. You're a stubborn ass. You would like that song. And it's about her and her girl having an argument. And she had this one song. She told some bitch to suck her dick. I was like, whoa. But Young M.A. to me is the best female rapper out, in my opinion. No? Yes? You gotta listen to her more. No?
No, I'm good.
Bree?
Come on, I'll listen to it.
I listen to some of it, but again, I'm not a big rap fan.
Who's your favorite female rapper right now? Since you asked, who's yours, Kay? You never answered.
I said Cardi or Megan. I listen to the songs on the radio. I mean, I don't go out my way to. It ain't just about female rappers. I don't go out my way to listen to dudes rap. So
you saying Young M.A. only talks about fucking bitches is like people saying Eminem only talks about killing his mother. By the way, I believe Young M.A. is signed with Eminem, Shady Records, or maybe she's still independent, but she's doing a lot of projects with him, and he's been referencing her a lot. But I'm gonna look that shit up after the show. But anyway, I think the content in woman music is bad. That's just my personal opinion. And I try to find women artists that I really fucking like.
But that's just the game though. So,
but again, just because it's the game,
that's like you saying you don't like. You name J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. The rest of these motherfuckers is talking about dope, cars, girls. I mean, it's the same shit.
I mean, I listen to a lot of other people besides them. And
who else that don't talk about that bullshit?
Doing that. I don't. Off the top of my head, I know.
You said it though. What you mean? Quit doing it. You said
from old school, off the top of my head, like I listen.
No,
to
I'm talking about old school. I'm talking
about someone that came out recently.
Who's rapping? All Future rap about this.
Don't listen to Future. Drake.
I do.
I fuck with Drake.
Okay, Drake.
And he raps about all kinds of shit.
He probably the only one though.
I'm trying to think who's my bag right now, but Drake is old also. I was just like, but I listen to niggas like Face, Devin the Dude. Like I fuck with Devin the Dude. A lot of people don't listen to Devin the Dude. Y'all need to listen to Devin the Dude. He's solid.
He has horrible content too though.
A lot of weed songs, but he has like a lot of struggle type songs. Like just fun songs. He has a lot of fun songs, but it's not just like not all bullshit. You know what I mean? A lot of fuck bitches songs. A lot of them. A lot of.
You heard more from me.
A lot of fuck
more
bitches.
From me, he said the foulest shit I've ever heard in my life.
What is that?
About getting burnt. He said he fucked somebody's sister and she burnt him. But what did he say? Just didn't tell her. Then I let her suck the puss up on my dick.
Oh my god!
He said,
this nigga there's a.
Because she burned me, but instead of cussing out the bitch, I just didn't tell her. Then I let her suck the puss about my dick. This is what you like, though, right? Look.
I mean, all songs aren't positive. Yes, you know. I'm talking more like Doobie Ashtray or like Lack.
Okay.
What Lack 79? I think.
Black Girl. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the one I like. Well, he had this other one with
Boo Boo. You probably like Boo Boo, huh?
Nah, that's more of his commercial shit. I go on my back. I do like that one. Nigga, I be in the bathroom.
Boo Boo. No.
I like that song.
They say, Mama, whoever it is, tell him in the bathroom. Boo Boo.
I like that one, but like that's the shit I listen to, and it's like actual music. It's lyric. There's this one dude that has. I just discovered him. I forgot his name, but I fuck with him a lot. Queen Herbie. Mm-hmm. Fuck with her. She's R&B. Fuck with her. Like I think she's dope as shit, and I wish she little white girl, R&B girl. I think she's dope, and I hope she gets her just due. But I think she would give. She's more of like an Iggy type, but I think better than Iggy. But like content wise and lyric rapping or singing or whatever, I think she'd be in the genre of the not the Cardis, but like the Nickies. She's not as marketable as them, but I think content and music wise, she can go. New artist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But again, I just think the content of women music is bad. That's just my personal opinion, and I wish it would change. And I think a lot of people agree because a lot of people say that shit, which is where I got this actual conversation from. KK, you said it when we started. But again, if we want something to change, we can make it change.
Yeah, you gotta buy the shit. You gotta support it.
Yeah, and I think
y'all supporting these motherfuckers. Y'all supporting WAP. That's the fuck they gonna rap about.
That's it. And I wonder if so. Why do you think those those songs are so popping? Like why?
Sex sells.
But who do you think? Do you think? I don't know. Do you think women are like really buying it that thick? Because I know a lot of women are indifferent about it.
So a lot of these songs that they're coming out with, they're trying to do these anthems, right?
Yeah.
Like
hot girl summer type shit.
Right. Yeah. And that's what sells. People want to have that moment. You know what I'm saying? So
I wonder what the influence, because dudes ain't buying these records.
Yes,
right?
they are.
They are.
You think so?
Yes.
These niggas just streaming this shit. But
I was streaming Bodak Yellow. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard the song on the radio. I never knew who Cardi B was. I was in Rebar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Rebar, when they play the song, the video was on.
Come up.
Nigga, the video came on and the whole fucking bar. Dude, I was like, what? This is her?
Yeah.
Like, bro, niggas was in there doing this shit. I'm like,
I was too.
Exactly.
So it sells.
But the thing is like, I'm not listening to Cardi B though. Again, I know the song, I listen and jam the song, but I'm not listening to Cardi B.
What are you listening to?
Outside of that song from her?
You say you're not listening to Cardi B,
yeah,
but you're listening to the song.
The Bodak, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I listen to Bodak Yellow, but I'm not like she's not making the millions and millions from me.
Oh, you mean you're not a fan? You're not listening to all her
Yeah,
music.
I'm not listening to Cardi B though.
She had about 5 songs on the radio. For that, all of them was good.
But again, those like radio hits. Those are manufactured hits, which is nothing wrong with them. She's doing what she has to do. But I just want to see more content from the women's genre. The men's genre has a lot of content, mainstream. You have, the Migos, and you have like the J. Cole's, Drake's, Eminem's. You have the Dr. Dre when he comes out with his shit. You have the 50 Cent bullshit. Well, he doesn't come.
But that's like
lately.
But the men is like 6A. You know what I'm saying? The women is like a tap school. Like it ain't that many. Like,
but again,
it's not gonna be the same.
But again, it's what we support, and I think if we want better content from women, we should fucking support better content from women as opposed to saying we want more content, because there's a lot of women artists that have content. You don't know about them. I don't know about them all. You don't know about them all, but they exist. The thing is that we're not supporting them. And again, look up Jean Grey. I think you'll fucking like her, and Rhapsody as well. And they've both been in the business for quite some time. Jean Grey been at least 20, 25 years plus. And I think you'll enjoy that content, but it's real conscious rap. And I think that's something that needs to come back, even with the guys genre. But anyway, that's my TED talk for
So I got a question.
Go ahead.
This is actually from one of the heathens here.
Go ahead.
Would you listen to a female rapper that raps like Biggie or Tupac?
Young M.A. Does she not rap like them? She's very mannish. My daughter thinks it's a whole dude. I told her it was a girl. She's like, oh, that's a girl?
She thought that was a boy.
Nigga, I thought it was a whole nigga.
Did
the voice? I get it.
She looked like a nigga.
Now she look like a girl.
She got her. No, I mean, if you look at a glance, you're like, oh, who's that little nigga? Gold grilled hair, like a nigga with, she got little pimple splotches on her face and shit like that.
I don't know what he talking about.
You've never. I'll show you.
Yeah, pull her up, nigga. She looked like a fucking girl.
No, I know what you're saying, but like in her face, you could. She looked like a. Never mind. But anyway, so that's how I look at her. You know what I mean? So what was the question?
Would you listen to a female rapper that raps like Biggie or Tupac?
Yes. Why would I not? Would you? Would you take it serious from a female that raps that conscious, real shit? Like, I mean, because they exist. That's the thing, though. They do exist.
That's the thing. Like with me, I don't listen to music like that. Like,
you don't discover music.
I don't. Like, shit would be out like, oh, who is this? They be like, man, how the fuck y'all know what it is?
So every Friday, new music comes out. Most of the time, if something good, me and Brandon will contact each other and shoot each other new albums that have came out.
We're gonna add you to.
I wouldn't even click on the shit.
But you should, and that's the thing. Like,
no, I shouldn't, nigga. My time is valuable, nigga. I don't have a lot of time to sit and listen to no motherfucking music. So when I have free time,
that's not what you're doing.
That's not what the fuck I'm doing. So.
You got a lot of time to listen to new music.
You drive everywhere.
Exactly. So
I don't listen when I'm in my truck. It's always on Sports Talk Radio. I don't listen to music in my truck. So
I've been on that shit too.
Yeah, I don't listen to music. So when people ride me, like, damn, you gonna cut the radio on? The radio is on. Hey, but they're just talking about sports. I'm like, but that's what.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, but she got titties though.
I mean, but again,
just because she portray herself as a dude.
I mean, she look like a whole nigga. I mean, you can't really tell her boobs in pictures, of course, but on music videos, you can't tell she got two titties.
How many she got?
I mean, like just one big ass. Like that bitch work out. She be
like
doing,
it's a muscle, nigga.
I mean, when the video you don't see her like that,
crazy.
she be moving around, but she look like a whole dude. She look tough. I'd be like, I'm not fighting that nigga in a club. Oh, that's just her. I just kicked that bitch in the pussy. I ain't tripping on. I ain't fucking with her. She ain't shit. I whoop her ass.
Listen,
my testosterone whoop her estrogen any day. My testosterone stronger than her estrogen.
I hate it here.
What you don't want to do is get your ass beat up by a girl in the club, nigga. See that video? Remember that video? When that gay dude was dragging that nigga across the parking lot like a Walmart, then the FedEx truck drove up. Y'all cut that shit. Y'all whoop your motherfucking ass too. That nigga was whooping because there was some old hate crime like faggot ass. They would call him all kind of.
But it was a real nigga though.
It was a whole nigga though. Say, drug that nigga across the parking lot like slung him. You know when you get your little kid when they little and you get their arms and swing them. Swung that nigga, let that nigga go. Say,
oh shit!
All you see this nigga. What? FedEx guy come honking. Man, I'll whoop your motherfucking ass too. And they just drove right around that shit. Say, yeah, you don't want to be the one to get your ass whooped like that on camera too.
We talked about that shit.
Yeah.
They got to relocate.
Yeah.
A whole new lifestyle for everybody. I know my kids and everybody look
Try
at
to
you.
click on your profile. It's disappeared. Now I don't have a profile no more, nigga.
Nigga,
I'm not on social media ever again.
matter of fact, nigga, this number will not work after this conversation. What's the difference between a real nigga and what's the difference between a real man? What's the difference between the two? Outside of like jargon, we understand the word
Outside
nigga.
of what?
Jargon.
Oh,
Like we understand that
thought the nigga said jogging.
jogging,
Like,
right?
what?
Outside of jogging and getting your ass whooped in front of the FedEx, man. We use nigga very loosely. So I'm not talking about a real nigga as a synonymous to a human. I'm talking about a real street nigga and a real man, period. Is there a difference? What do you think it is? What would you rather? Bree, what do you think? She a whole bitch out here.
Am I?
I was trying to be one of the girls and like, bitch. I can't do that.
No.
I can't do that. Bitch.
You try, but it don't work.
Yeah.
So are you on some fuck shit? Or you trying to be real?
I mean, just a real nigga.
That's what I'm telling you.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think a real nigga is? I mean, I'll start. I think a real nigga compared to a real man, I think a real nigga is a very, I hate the word loyal, but a very, street savvy, honest type individual. It's just that his code is more for the streets than that bullshit.
Fuck shit. That's what I just said.
That's what you call fuck shit? Well, I don't know. Nigga, fuck shit is just fuck shit. Nigga, that could be anything. Fuck shit is, nigga, fucking vanilla ice cream with pecans. That's fuck shit to me. I don't know. I don't like that shit. But but I mean, I don't know the fuck shit is. But I mean, they're about that street life. You know what I mean? To me, a real nigga. They respect the code that should not be respected. They're honest, hardworking. They take care of their business. They hustle. They ain't about that bullshit life. They ain't about snitching type shit. And I don't think
make you real though.
I mean, when a real nigga, yes, because that's what a real nigga is. I don't think it's the greatest thing to be, but a lot of people brag about being real niggas. I think being a real man is a completely different aspect. I think it's more for doing the right thing for people, not for the streets. And the code of the streets is for actual people, your family, your friends, your loved ones, your neighbor. I think it's about also being honest, just like that street nigga. I think it's also about being respectful and loyal to your community, aka or circle, just like the real nigga. I just think when it comes to that code that they abide by and they follow, I think one follows that code of the street, which I think is bullshit at times, and the other one's gonna follow that code.
But you can't say they're a real nigga then say what they follow on this bullshit.
But again, it's
just stupid to me though. So
yeah, I mean, but I don't think a real nigga is the lesser of a man. I just think their priorities are fucked up. I think they're good people. They just follow the wrong laws. Just like there's bullshit ass street niggas, and you have some real, like there's some real dope ass street niggas out there. Real niggas, like you know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. There's some real dope ass like street niggas, hood niggas, real niggas.
What make them real though?
I mean, you know what I mean, what makes a real person real? They're not about that bullshit. They're gonna be honest. They're gonna be loyal. They're gonna be respectful. The only way you're gonna tick them off is if the only reason they're gonna bring that bullshit to you is if you bring it to them, and they're gonna squash and handle that shit up top. But they're not out there starting shit. They're not out there being messy. You know what I mean? They're out there holding it down, but it ain't, it ain't on no fuck shit, as they say. Does that make sense? I mean, like Marcus Moss, I consider that nigga a real nigga. Period. You know what I mean? I also consider that nigga man as he got older, a real man too. But I also consider him a real nigga. Speak. What?
I thought KK was gonna say something.
No,
whole show here.
No.
So I mean, and that's what I think. I mean, what do you think?
When most people say, "Oh, I'm a real nigga," I'm this, like That's hood. That's them, right? You a street dude. They call a real man in their world, from what I understand, is a square. Because they the ones that be at home. They the ones that.
Oh yeah, their codes are different.
You know what I'm saying?
Their codes are completely different. Like completely different. And again, I don't think one is better than the other. I think their priorities are different. I think when you have a real man that takes care of their shit at home and their kids, I think they're more meaningful to society, so to speak. Because there's some things about that street code that shouldn't be abided by. Does that make sense?
That shit, all that real nigga shit is stupid to me. So you tell a nigga he a real nigga because he didn't tell on somebody he in jail for 30 years. Now you a dumb nigga to me.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you do 30 years for another man? Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't do 30 days for you, nigga. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? I guess I'm a square nigga then, because I don't all that old real nigga shit. They're just being tough, nigga. Everybody know tough is dead, nigga. So
yeah, not true.
So every real nigga is just dead, you know what I'm saying? Or in jail. Like it's stupid. Like it's just stupid to me. So
yeah, no,
if that's what you want to be, more power to you.
Yeah. I think more people should be on that real. First of all, just being real. I think there's a lot of real niggas that are lost. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about it. There's not a lot of real people in this world that respect anything, a code on anything. They're all about fucking over people and that fuck shit and just being very selfish type stuff. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't think a real nigga is like the worst person in the world. I think they're just not there yet. They're just lost. And I could respect a real nigga over a fake man, if that makes any sense. But I think the ultimate goal that us men should have is being a real nigga. And I guess to define what I think a real nigga is someone that takes care of family, home, community first. Someone that is honest, someone that has honor, someone that is trustworthy. I'm not saying someone that doesn't lie, because everybody lies, but they are trustful. You know what I mean? Lying and trust and being truthful is different, in my opinion. It's all different words. But I mean, I think that's what we all as men should strive for. And I kind of, and that's what I think. You know what I mean? Just like how you say, I understand. You're not saying nothing wrong. That real nigga shit is weak, and it's only good for so long.
It don't last. So.
Yeah, it's only good for so long, and most of those real niggas grow up to be real men and realize like that's some bullshit.
Them be the ones telling people not to do it.
Yeah, that made it out of the hood because they had another path. But I think that real man shit is kind of what we should strive more to be, and it's not really a hard conversation to have. That real nigga shit is only cool for, like I said, so long until it's just not cool no more. So I mean, little kids out there, grow up, man. Grow up to be a real man and fuck that real nigga shit. Y'all can skip that real nigga shit altogether if you want to. Your life will probably be better quicker, to be completely honest with you. And that's something that I'm gonna have to teach my daughters one of these days, because them real niggas is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Them real niggas are attractive as shit. Like that whole lifestyle, that shit look dope. Oh, that's my nigga. That nigga, that, you know what I mean? That shit look cool. And then you got that other dude, the real man, or the young real man out there that's, you know, in his Brooks Brothers and, you know, going to class every day.
He ain't gonna get nobody. He about 35.
Ain't get no pussy.
he ain't getting nothing. He 35. And then you might well just save your money, partner.
But that's still a phase that I think we all go through.
I've never been attracted to hood girls, so.
That's not my cup of tea neither.
I've never fucked a hood girl. No.
Yeah.
With grills in their mouth and all that shit. Nah, I pass.
You know
she don't have to have all that.
Like,
to be
it's
a
like,
hood
I'll be
girl.
like Simon, like it's a no for me.
I don't even like that. I don't even like that conversation. The language, the lingo they talk. Ah, nigga. Like, it's just, you know.
Yeah,
I like Marie. I love you. I love you. I love you, love you, love you. But if I ever met a woman that talked like you, Marie, I'd slap the fuck out of her, man.
What?
Marie, a whole thug.
Oh yeah.
Marie's a whole thug, and I have no nigga. You never met Marie's mom. Marie's a whole thug. She's the only thug in the family. Marie is a whole thug. Let's not get this shit confused. She's a whole thug that has never been to ISS or detention. I love her to death, and she knows it too. But Marie, you don't fuck with Marie. She's a whole. I never understood how she became what she became. Like, you see some people that grow up, be like, oh yeah, that motherfucker's gonna be in the penitentiary. You see Marie, oh, she gonna be a sweet princess. She gonna be so pretty. She gonna be such a nice housewife. Fuck them niggas, cuz I ain't on that bullshit. Nigga, Tupac gang. Nigga. Like, Marie, when did this happen? MTV fucked her up, nigga. But I mean, she's not about that bullshit, and that's one thing I love about her. Like, she's who she is, and she loves who she is, and we love who she is too. And but yeah, she's the only gang member that we have in our family. The only gang member. Am I wrong, Brianna?
No,
I'm not wrong at all. And she probably listened to this like, fuck y'all niggas laughing and shit. But I mean, shit. She's dope. I fuck with her hands. And anyone who meets her, after you break that ice of her ugliness and talking shit to you, or not even talking to you at all.
She gotta let you in first.
Yeah, once you get past that, she's as loyal as a motherfucking pit bull.
Love you, Rhea. I was with you last night.
Yeah. So when you vent, so say if you get into an argument with somebody, or if you get into an argument with your spouse, your loved one, someone you fucking with, who you vent to? You talk to your family about that individual, your friends. You do.
I don't talk to nobody.
Right.
You gotta hold that shit in. Y'all be looking real stupid. Like, oh, I'm leaving that nigga. Bitch, you went back over there? What are we doing here? Like, this is a repetitive cycle. Like, I'm gonna hear from you in a month. Fuck that. This time I'm gone. Okay. Like, it's just like you crawl out. I don't even want to hear this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't going nowhere. Shut
hey,
the
well,
fuck
yeah,
up.
what you doing? Like, I'm going back to Ronnie.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that nigga ain't worth shit. Well, you know, he talked to me and we had a conversation. You know,
Ooh, with a snack or two?
No, I don't. If you're ever in a situation like I wonder how many women look like fools that'll fuck with me, talking shit about me to their friends, and 2 days later back at the crib. Where you at? I'm back. You over at that nigga's house. Listen, I'm gonna call you back, okay? Let me hit you back. Did it again. Like, I wonder how many, you know, on some for like, if you ever go through something, if you're ever in a situation or an argument with the person you love and care about, don't tell nobody who you plan on having in your life for a long time.
Yeah.
Because you don't look like
you're gonna run back. You look stupid.
The whole fool, playing a whole fool.
The dick was good.
Exactly. And they're gonna tell you was a dumb bitch. You was a dumb bitch. That's all they're gonna tell you, because you keep on running back to that nigga that ain't doing shit anyway with your ass, or doing you wrong, or that nigga's always over at Tamika's house and shit, and you over there complaining. You know he fucking his ex baby mama and shit, but he said he loved me and he said he wasn't. You better quit telling your friends that. How was you and Ronnie? Me and that nigga had a great relationship. We over there playing Uno every motherfucking night. He's a great man to me. He cook and everything. You better be lying to your friends, crying to the wrong motherfucker. You dumb bitch. Don't do that shit. Quit venting to people you really love and fuck with, because yeah, you're gonna be that dumb hoe. Did I say a dumb hoe?
They don't even want to hear it sometimes. Man, guess what? Like, if it's about your significant other, I don't even want to hear this shit.
What that nigga do now?
What happened to what we said earlier? Like,
What?
helping your friends, your neighbors,
But you get tired of you get tired of that shit though.
Didn't Liana tell us that
Like,
you
can't help you after 100. It's 103 times. Like, shit.
103?
Yeah, you gonna stay.
they need help, so you ain't gonna help.
Didn't
Help
Liana?
what? What'd she say?
Didn't Liana say something along the lines that they have to know they gotta want help in order for them to be helped?
So maybe that 103rd time is gonna be the charm.
I did say you got to give him that advice, and hopefully one day you fix the words. So I mean, again, if you don't want to look like the fool, you might want to vent to a coworker that you know is about to get fired pretty soon. Nigga, how many more days? How many times you been late this month? Oh yeah, you got a whole 4 days left in your employment. Hey, come on, let's go to lunch. We got to talk. I need some advice. You better fucking email irresponsible@gmail.com. That's IRSPNSBL with amperstamp. What is that? What, I say it wrong. Ampersand. I say amperstamp. What is that called? What is the word?
What the fuck are you talking about?
The A with a circle,
I
at
don't
sign.
know. What is that sign?
The at sign. The at
It's called
sign.
an ampersand.
It's ampersand or amperstam. Ampersand, something like that. I call it amperstamp. The motherfucker A sign. Gmail at GMAIL. Spell that shit wrong. .com. COM. Email that irresponsible@gmail.com.
Spelling shit that these
I'ma
grown
read it.
motherfuckers that
Listen,
need to spell.
If you gonna email us, I'ma read. We not gonna tell Damien.
Yeah. It's not gonna be me. Just don't put your name on that shit first and foremost, and just pick whatever it is, and you can vent to us, and you can tell us about what that nigga Ronnie is doing to you. So you ain't gotta tell your friends a whole anonymous letter from one of our heathens, and we'll talk about it on the show, and we'll give you the best advice. And I promise not call hoes and bitches in the whole conversation. I keep that shit out and to myself. Got it? Got it. You got to read. You reading it? You good?
I gotta read it.
There you go.
You be fucking up the words.
So are we supporting our loved ones when we know they're wrong?
to somebody else.
Not to like say your loved one is has a whole stealing shit out of stores and coming up on loot or whatever the fuck they doing, knowing they ain't got no business doing that shit. Are we supporting them, or are we gonna be like, man, you know, you shouldn't be doing that shit?
It depends on what they stealing.
Is it something I need?
Yeah, this motherfucker boosting Jordans and shit. Look, hey,
did you
do
just
your
say
thing.
it's something that I need?
Do your thing. Look,
That's how KK made it seem. If it depends on what it is it something I need? If it's something I need, then hey,
it's always it could always be something you need, because at the end of the road, money is gonna come out of it somehow.
Yeah.
Do you need money?
I'm with it.
But when you go to jail, I don't know nothing about it.
And like, as much as I want to be like, and this is me trying to be the positive, non-irresponsible, like, man, we know what the right thing is to do. You know what I mean? I mean, it's all about doing better. And as I say that, nigga, I have very bad habits. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things where,
Damien, you don't have no bad habits.
See, that's what I tell people when they talk that shit. I was like, man, listen, I don't have no bad habits. You can go back to episode 58 at about 2 hours or something like that and ask Bree and listen to what she's saying. She'll tell you I have no fucking bad habits. I'm pretty fucking awesome, to be completely honest with you. I'm like that real man. I ain't no real nigga no more. I done grew up a little bit. So I should listen to her, and that'll tell you that. But yeah, man, I think it's one of those things to where it's like, you know, how do you let them know? Like, let's say you fucking with somebody and they're doing the wrong shit. You know they doing the wrong shit. They ain't got no business doing it. How do you talk to them and be like, man, listen, chill the fuck out?
I probably wouldn't be fucking with nobody that do shit like that anyway. But I don't know. You know, you can't tell motherfuckers certain things. Like,
you can't, especially if they doing
fuck
wrong.
you, nigga. You do it. I do it. You know, I'm washing my hands with it. Like, if that's the attitude I get back in return for trying to help your ass, hey, do what you got to do.
But it's a loved one, like someone you really, really love, fuck with, married, long relationship, and you know it's like putting them on the wrong path to a place you don't want them to be at. That's not going to be beneficial for you and them. Like, really, in all honesty, what do you
can say that's going to change them if they don't want to change. So
you
pointless.
You think it's pointless?
Pointless.
So do you leave the relationship?
I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be in a relationship like that. But like, if it's a cousin or something, like, we just probably wouldn't talk no more.
Loved one. We're talking about someone that you're in a relationship with, married, or like your significant other.
Yeah, but I wouldn't marry a motherfucker like that though. So
lead ass.
It wouldn't get there. I mean, if a motherfucker is doing something
I've turned into
illegal, like, you wouldn't know that shit pretty soon. I mean, they can't hide that shit too long.
Yeah,
because it's a motherfucking itching them that they gotta go do whatever the fuck that is. I mean, you're not marrying a motherfucker in a month, so I'm sure in a month, you know, this the kind of shit you into.
Yeah, but like, say for instance, you know what I'm saying? We together and we've been together 5 years. I meet this new friend and we out doing whatever. You still gonna stay or you gonna go?
You probably won't be able to go with the new friend anyway. So if she on some fuck shit, like nah, she's not finna turn you into one of them. Look, we good on that. You can't go. The whole Ike face. Where we going? Where you going, motherfucker? With her? Nah. If I know this bitch boosts clothes or some shit, like you can't go.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah. But I'll buy something. You know what I'm saying? You get my size, I'll buy the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
I support the hustle.
my girl can't go with you and do that shit.
I wonder if we're really wanting people to do better.
Why?
Because I personally do not believe that as a collective, I think we're too afraid of the backlash behind wanting that we'll get, you know what I mean, if someone does wrong. And I think
the backlash from who?
The backlash from the individual that we're trying to correct. And I mean, nobody wants to be that nigga, you know what I mean? Oh, Rudy Poot ass, lame ass nigga, you know what I mean? Nobody wants.
Nigga, was it Mental Society? Sharif, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, what y'all talk about at home? He be on us every day. That's what you want. You want a Sharif in your life, nigga?
I mean, I do. I want to Rock Emerson. Rock Emerson. That was from the show. Chris Dutson. That was his dad in the show, right? Rock from the
Rock. Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know
Rock.
what the fuck you was talking about, nigga.
Yeah, Rock Emerson. I think was his name on the show. But I want one of those people in my life.
Charles Charles Dudley or some shit.
On the TV show is Rock. The Trash Man.
Now I know you're talking about now.
Yeah. That was actually a dope ass TV show. Rock.
Show.
They need to bring shows like that back. But that's like the first group of black shows came out around that time. But that's what I want. I want something like that in my life. But I always wonder if I had somebody like that in my life, would I receive it? Like, that's the thing. We've had those type of people in our lives. Everybody had. But did we receive that information when it was given to us?
It just wasn't the right time.
You know what I mean? But when are we going to be smart enough? And like I say, we have a whole platform. When is
the person going to be smart enough to know they doing wrong? Like, why do we have to tell them, like, you know, that's wrong? Like, you grown, nigga. You know, I have kids, nigga. I don't need to tell you. If I tell you once, like, that mean I care, nigga. Like, hey, I don't think you should be doing that shit. But you gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna get you be, man. Remember I told you you shouldn't have did that shit because this was gonna happen. Like, you know what the fuck gonna happen.
I always say, and this is probably I wouldn't say it's the rudest thing I've ever said, because I say some really rude shit. People are stupid. People are dumb. A lot more than are smart. Sad to say. You know what I mean? So people just don't get it. And people are okay with the consequences if it doesn't go their way.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we have to save people from themselves, but it's kind of a scary thing to do because you don't want to lose that friendship. You don't want to seem like Sharif, and you don't want to seem like that idiot nerd type shit that's always nagging or whatever at somebody. But sometimes, I think most of the time, that tough love is something that we all need. I just don't think we know how to receive it well. And I think that's bad. I think that's really bad. And I could speak for myself. Like, there's times where I've had conversations and someone was telling me to do the right thing. And I'm over here like, all right, whole ass nigga talking this bullshit. Nobody want to hear that shit. And I'm going to get this money real quick. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, I mean, when are we going to, like, what do you, like, you know, what's the solution? When are we going to realize that shit? And when are we going to do better? Are we going to do better? Do we care to do better? Can we take that criticism and turn that criticism into something constructive?
Probably not if you're doing the foul shit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You know what I mean? But, like, that's tough to think about it, right? I think it is. Telling someone that they should stop boosting clothes because it's not going to get them to, hey, like, you know, K, quit, you know, don't smoke, which is a bad example. Yeah. But you know what I mean? I
don't know. I care, but I don't care enough to want to stay on somebody about some shit.
That's honest.
That they know better than like, you know better.
Yeah, that's honest.
I got kids to raise, nigga. They listen to my advice.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I think I met with shit, because I've driven people away and pissed people off for trying to make them do the right thing. You know, some advice I gave to Wade Mack, right? And he smoked weed all the fucking time, right? And he was like, nigga, I'm always broke. Like, I ain't never got no money. He would get $20 and the first thing he'd do was go get a sack. Like, nigga, I ain't never got no bread. But nigga, you're always high.
You got money for something.
Nigga, quit buying weed.
Yeah.
And he said, when I told him that, a light bulb just popped off in his head like, oh shit. And that nigga has not smoked weed since then. No bullshit. And I felt good by that, because it's like, I could have, you know, like people just don't get it until they get it. Yeah. And I really feel like sometimes we can say the right combination of this and the right combination of that, and then it's like, oh shit, that makes sense. That's why I don't feel like we should give up on people so soon like we give up on motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But I think if you really give it to them and you really talk to them and really give them that shit, I think people will really fuck with us and fuck with our information because they kind of want it, if that makes sense. But I mean, I don't know. That's just, again, another TED Talk. And I think that's kind of what that is. Yeah. And we'll figure it out, man. But again, love your loved ones. And that's kind of one of the things that I got from this whole DMX situation. We were so soon to dismiss people when they're alive and ready to praise them when they die. And we walk past so much bullshit.
If it's so different though with people like celebrities and money, because if somebody on your payroll, they're not gonna tell you when you're doing wrong, because the money gonna stop.
And that's when you gotta not have those. And you're right. It's that person needs to be strong enough to tell the person that's paying them that they're wrong. And again, I think it's mainly in the person who's getting that information. They need to know how to receive it.
If you're not ready to get cut off, you're not gonna say shit.
But that's the thing. Like, that's selfish, and you're hurting the person that's not. And you're hurting the person that you're allowing. It's like taking from a baby.
If a nigga make enough money to pay me to just hang around and be his homeboy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I probably want to say that shit.
But again,
because I'm at the point where I don't fucking want to work. So, but if that's a reason for me not to work, like it's selfish, like you said. But yeah, that's just what the fuck it would be.
I mean, the cool thing about it is that you can recognize that, yeah, I'm fucked up. I'm being selfish.
I'll be right with that nigga buying the crack. Smoking. Like, come on, nigga, you need to ride. Come on, let's ride, nigga.
And that's probably what he had around him a lot.
Ton of them.
And that's the shit that I think is fucked up, because again, if you keep him clean and keep him right, y'all are both making more money. If you're talking about being selfish, because then he can make more of that good music, and then he can be alive. That nigga DMX is not writing no more songs, no performing at any more clubs. No more money is coming in. So you cut your well. Your shit has ran dry. But again, I mean, like I said, if it comes those times to where you're going to get that information, don't only be able to give that information. And sometimes I have a hard time receiving information about me and my bad habits. And then sometimes I just don't give a fuck. And maybe sometimes I should, but you know, we have to do better at receiving that information when people tell us something. And then if somebody gives us that information, we got to do better. We got to do better at giving that information to people that need it. And it comes on both ends. And I guarantee you a lot of shit will be a lot better. You know, and I think that's what it is. What do you got for the week? What do you got to leave us out with, Bree?
Live your life, man. Like, life is short to where if you want to do something, go out and do it. You know what I'm saying? Put your name, stamp your name somewhere. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Own it. Own it. Own it.
Own it.
What you got, okay?
Just be productive in whatever you do. Do stuff with a reason.
What that nigga say? I like purple. I smoke purple. I wear purple on purpose.
No, not that. Not that.
How the fuck am I supposed to follow that shit?
It's all right.
Yeah, and then these vaccinations. If you want to get it, I would say get it, but you might want to do your research on that shit because I know a lot of people that's taking it, and I haven't heard the same thing yet. Like
from two people,
yeah,
right?
I'm like, why the fuck am I not hearing the same? One person, my arm, I couldn't lift my arm. My stomach was sick. I'm like, could you lift your arm? Yeah. I don't know, man. Like
I had the boo-boo and it wouldn't stop for 4 days.
I'm not ready yet. I need to hear some shit that's close, at least from 5 or 6 people. Like I know like maybe 20, 30 people. I haven't heard the same shit.
Once.
Like then when I got my second shot, I'm like, what the fuck happened then? It didn't hurt, but I just wasn't feeling good, man. I was like, yeah.
I'm pissed
So when
on
you
blood.
got your second shot, how'd you feel? I was fine. Like, yeah, that ain't gonna it's not gonna work for me, man. I need you to say exactly what this motherfucker said. Like, so I guess do your research. Don't just run off and get it just so you can post on Facebook with that little board. I got vaccinated.
Yeah.
You know, tell them what the fuck you got in your system, man.
Got a whole fucking
Yeah.
motor oil in that.
Yeah,
Nigga tuned
whole
up.
arm growing out your back in a week.
Yeah, old buddy tuned up like a bitch.
See, speaking about that vaccine, Trish just said DMX family said the vaccine is what causes heart issues. Not
I'm
drugs.
sure they're gonna say that, but the autopsy gonna tell us.
I mean, again, whatever caused it, let's not pretend like drugs didn't take part in his life as well as his death. Like drugs is always gonna change.
But did his family say that, or was it some random Instagram post? I saw like some Instagram page posted it. Not,
I don't know who
not the
said
family.
it. I'm just going off.
I saw that too. I don't know the truth behind
But
it.
that's the second time because you know Marvin Hagler, right, the boxer.
Yeah.
So he was in ICU, and time. Remember on Martin when he fought that dude and nigga knocked him in the wall.
Yeah.
Tommy Hearns. So Tommy Hearns posted. Hey, y'all pray for my friend Marvin Hagler. He in ICU. He complications from the vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
So now people thinking that he died from the vaccination. So
well, people have died from it. I mean, but again, people are always going to die from something. It's just one of those things, man. I don't even get on the vaccination. Take it, you don't. You die. Shit,
Yeah.
It was your time. Shit, that's kind of what it is. I mean, because we don't know what's going to happen. Just be like you said, do your research and make sure you're going to it 100%, knowing that that's what you want to do. But did DMX die from I don't know what he died from. I don't know, nor am I supposed to know. I'm not a toxicologist or whatever the word is, and I don't know. I wasn't with him, I wasn't his family, but you know, I do know what didn't keep him alive was the drugs.
But that's what people, I'm sure that's what people want it to be, is the vaccination.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, and that's the thing. It could be a multiple thing, but again, the vaccination only feeds off of what your body is weak from. So again, if you took the vaccination, he was completely healthy, the chances of him dying would be 0. But when you have drugs in your system, it's gonna kind of weaken your chances of survival. Does that make sense? So drugs played a part. And at the end of the day, this man should not be dead. Of course, you can't say that after somebody, you know, his plan has been written for him.
That's what I don't get when people say stuff like that. Because my belief is, even if he didn't die from drugs, he was gonna die that moment. It's from something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he didn't get murdered. I mean, it's just what was gonna happen at that time.
That's a faith-based conversation. You believe that's
believe
that was his time. Shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, again, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say that, and you're right. That's how she looked at. But I mean, it's like, you know, I mean, it was his time, and we all can live a better life. And instead of worried about why he died, we should look at his life and learn from his life. Because if we're not learning something from someone who died, from DMX, who tried to teach everybody everything that he could from his life, and he's helped so many people, if we can only learn from him living and not learn from his death, then his life was in vain.
Yeah.
And that's just not just DMX, but that's anybody. If we can't take nothing positive out of his death to where we can get to somewhere and make it right with ourselves and everybody else around us, then what the fuck was he living for?
Yeah.
Period. Fucking stop doing drugs.
It's not that easy, though.
It's not that easy, but get help. If you see someone that needs help, try to help them. It's going to be hard, but sometimes that fight is going to save a fucking life. And that's kind of what's important. You may lose 10 lives, but you may save one. You didn't lose 11.
So
Good job.
don't close the door.
I'm not the closed door type person. I'm not. KK, like, nigga, I told you once, nigga. And it makes sense. It's not an easy job to have. It's not an easy thing to do. But you know, I'm an idiot. I think I can help people. I'm a fucking moron. I'll be the first to admit it. I need to learn to shut the fuck up and leave shit alone. Sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't.
No, I laughed. Marie just said that part. I'm like, which part? You're a moron? I don't know what you were trying to say there.
7-second delay. And Marie types very slow. So it took her another 15 seconds to type those 8 letters in the space. So you gotta think of what I said.
What'd you say?
Yeah, so you gotta think of what I said 23 seconds ago.
So what you got?
22 seconds. So what I got, man. I guess that's what I got, man. Like I love everybody out there. And that's why I talk the shit that I talk. And like I said, I want to try to be a beacon of information. You know what I mean? And and when I talk to people, I don't want people to think that I'm arguing. I'm just trying to share information. And if you don't agree with my information, that's fine. Just don't agree with it. But I do want you to understand where I'm coming from when I speak. And if you have information to change my thought process or to give me information to help me gather my thoughts and gear me to where I need to be geared, then give me that information because I fucking need it. I need it more than you think I need it. Period. So, I mean, learn how to give information to people and also learn how to receive it from other people and let it not be an argument. Let it be a conversation. And I think this world, in all honesty, if we cared about each other, helped and pushed each other to strive to greatness, we would be better. And then you also have to understand some motherfuckers ain't worth greatness. So let them be paupers and leave them in the motherfucking pits of hell. And that's what I got. That's it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Good early show. We love that y'all chimed in. We love it. We love to see that little
what's that?
A white rectangle with the red triangle. We love to see y'all watching us on YouTube, so continue doing that. We have our faithful, like Acey said, our faithful 5 listeners. So I appreciate y'all 5 for tuning in.
He got us.
We're gonna fucking hit up Somalia and get some of the Wakanda survivors to listen to our show. So
you gotta pay $10 though.
Yeah, $10 a week. So we're gonna get some supporters from Africa. Thank you, Acey, for those ideas. We appreciate it. But again, man, we're here for y'all, man, and we love that y'all are here for us. Help us grow. Stay tuned. The website, again, we haven't talked too much about it because we don't have the merchandise yet, the photos of the merchandise, but we have our shirts are being made and are shipped in currently as we speak. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to have a Marie just typed, I typed fast as fuck. She typed that at 10:58. Right? You
said that shit at 9:30.
10:55. She typed that part.
I typed fast.
3 minutes to get that one part to that part to us.
That's not fast as fuck, Marie.
It's actually the exact opposite. Yeah. It's on the exact other end of the spectrum, Marie. Goddamn. But anyway, we have the shirts in, and we're gonna have a photo shoot, and we're gonna do a video to get it in. So I mean, we have a bunch of shirts, we have colors, we have variety, we have long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodies, whatever you order, we're gonna make it fresh to you. So it's gonna come fresh with a bag, and the bag is kind of dope. So we're gonna look like we're better than Neiman Marcus. And we may have some extra thing that we're gonna throw in there for you guys to make sure that y'all enjoy and love. Again, support us. The website that we have right now. Should I wait, like we said, Brianna? Don't give it to him now.
Don't give it to him yet.
Okay, so once we get our official website, which will be irresponsible as fuck, as F.
You just gave it to him.
No, the other one I didn't give the one, the current one, but the real one to be irresponsible. IRSPNSBL ASF. And that .com. That'll be our website. So once we launch it, you'll have all of our information. We want y'all to support. We really want you to support. We don't just want you to. We feel like we deserve it, And because we feel like we're giving y'all something that y'all want to hear and help us grow. I mean, we want our 5 listeners to grow to fucking 10.
That's funny.
Tag a fucking friend, man. Because like I said, we have a lot of knowledge to drop to, and even this is some shit that y'all don't want to hear because we're coming at y'all with that shit. You know what I mean? Not that fun, always fun, laughy shit, but we come at y'all with a little bit of both. So again, you know. Just support us, support, and we love all the podcasts in the city. But again, support us before you support them. That's all I got to say. One love, take care. One love. Why do I keep saying that shit?
I don't know.
Very East Coast.
Anyway, bye, bitches.
Houdini. I don't even like Houdini.
Thanks for tuning in. We out. Peace.